Wednesday evening, I was taking a walk, and I was like, wait a second. Ark had the boots of speed, which means that he could have clicked them to double speed to get away, and also they would have had disadvantage on the opportunity attacks. Anyway.
Anyway, yeah, Sarah, would you put your token down on the map? Who would like to do recap? I volunteer Fudge.
Ooh.
I do like Fudge's recaps.
Okay, so wait. First of all, who wants the boots of speed back? I think you said Saren wants them back, or?
Sarah will use them if you're not using them, but if you want them, that's definitely very good, because she's not actually melee.
Yes, the joy of Artificer is you gotta have every single item in a list, because your class is 90%. What tool items do I have? Last time on Evil Ruin. Da-da-da. We fixed the wonderful angel lady's broken wing. And she's like, that was pretty cool, thank you. Let's go and save my crewmates and that little cute halfling who is also not a halfling, but she's cute and adorable. I forgot what she was exactly, but she was awesome. So we floated in our bathtub back, half of us realizing we don't really need the bathtub because we can kind of just fly because she has wings. And yeah, we flew back and got into a fight with
Everything.
We pulled it all.
We pulled it off.
Literally all of it.
We got onto the
All of
ship and we're like, haha, who's this crazy little frogman? And he's like, oh, I'm a hippo. No, you're not. And we vaporized him. And we went onto the ship and there was nothing here. That's right. Everyone continuously forgetting that, hey, these things can turn invisible. If only I activated see invisibility. That would have been useful. So,
Damn it,
yeah.
Alphanike.
Arg had it as well.
No!
Arg had
Mark, you're forgiven.
Arg read the book. He's like reading up on these things. They can turn invisible. That's cool. Puts book away. Yes, we got into an empty ship with nothing around for miles. Crazy. We jumped down onto the ship, looking, scanning. There's nothing here. How suspicious. And then 3 fireballs blasted us in the face. Wait, I need to move my around so I can see, remember. Yes, I see. We got blasted by 2 or 3 sloths. Destroyed them. And then we're like, let's take a break and find if there's any living people left. And we went upstairs and we found... What's his name? I already forgot his name. The druid. And he's like, enemies, or something. Or he locked himself in. And then Arg stepped downstairs with see invisibility activated. I think he should still have that on. I'm not sure. No, he died. He doesn't have that anymore. Yes. He went downstairs looking around and he saw a slad. And he's like, teehee, I don't see you. I'm gonna do a little cool thing and teleport you to hell. And we summoned a portal. And turns out portal magic is a bit more chaotic than Arg thought in the Chaos Sea. And he got sent to... I don't know where.
Somewhere.
He just got sent somewhere. And then there was 3 elder brain beak creatures staring at him. And he's like, haha, that's cool. Saren, not Saren, Alphanike also got teleported somewhere away.
I was sucked in.
Yes, and then Alf got dropped back on the ship that we just came from, and she's like, oh, I'm an hour away. Well, I'm gonna pray to my god. And he did not answer. Sitting next to a corpse. Alf's god did not answer her, please. Oh. And Arg's like, haha, portals are funny. And he analyzed portal, did magic, teleported back, bringing along the entire second encounter. And he's like, haha, that's dangerous. Oopsie. Let's see. People were fighting down below deck, getting tossed back and forth by the Elder Slad, Death Slad. Fighting, killing, stabbing. Saren's like, I vaporize you with the spell that I keep using.
Yeah, one of her 2 spells.
Yes,
yes.
Damn.
I know
Don't
shield and sickening radiance, and that's it.
Yep.
That's all you need. That's all she ever needs. That's all she'll ever have. Yes, she's sickening radiances the Slod after all hell breaks loose. Meanwhile, the angel who said she was gonna help us is kind of just tending to the druid up top and not helping at all.
Well, okay.
She helped with the first fight. She's like, yeah, I'm done. Let the adventurers deal with it. Good NPC. Good NPC. Love her. She's so cute. Wait, no, not sure. Who's the cute one? The one below deck that we haven't met yet.
Hmm.
Anyways, Arg brings 3 Elder Brains back and hastes himself running downstairs, forgetting to close the door behind him. Fighting goes on below. People are dying. Death Slots are death slotting it up. Yes. Arg decides to first run down using his hasted to help everyone down the fight, and he sees the wall of sickening radiance, finger guns it. She's got that covered, runs back upstairs, and because of his limited movement, they came up and stabbed him in the back. Ah! But it's okay because we
Literally.
got death protected by Alpha Nike, and we got back up. And then the death slots blew themselves up with fireballs that killed Arg. Ah!
Ah.
And then Arg was dying. In his vision, he saw a desolate landscape, a broken machinery, and a voice behind him, and he couldn't even turn the gears in his head to look at who was controlling him. It didn't work! And then he was brought back up by the nice, lovely angel lady. She's like, get up here. Why are you dying? Don't do that. Cringe. Yes. We got back up. We dealt with one of the brains, I think. And we all ran upstairs to deal with the brains. And Tell gave them the hoodlum stare.
Ooh.
2 of them absolutely got out of there and ran the heck away. That guy is too scary. He's too edgy. What's with that look, that gaze, that judgment, that haircut,
That haircut.
Yeah.
his nice pirate hat.
Oh, I forgot the parry hat.
Clearly, he is the leader here. Let's get out. I kind of want to go back to that hole with the roots in it, wherever that was. And Saren is all, no, and caught them in a Pokeball, and they're like, oh shit. So we dealt with the Elder Grell 3, and then Tell came up, staring daggers at these 2 brains floating in the ocean, and just started blasting them, and blasting them, and blasting them.
Might have committed a war crime.
Might have committed a war
Maybe.
crime. They were fleeing for their lives. But that's fine. It's once you hit level 12, war crimes are just everyday artifacts. But yes,
Good to know.
Tell blasted,
Aaron approves
blasted,
this,
blasted. Non-stop blast from Tell for like a solid minute, chain gun blasting this thing. A glowing evil glow in his eye as fear radiated off of him. And then his sword got spooky as some sort of rune touched it. And we left off there with Tell smoldering angrily into the piles of corpses in the sky. And that is all. I think. What I miss?
Pretty much.
Does anybody have anything to add?
Oh yes, I want to add about Alpha Niki's contribution. All right, that's
Oh
it.
yes,
all.
that's very important. That's very important. Alpha Nike,
I
upon
was-
teleporting back, was
Mhm.
immediately smashed by Saren's sickening radiance because,
Ah!
and then she turned it off. Good stuff, Saren. I
You're
think
welcome,
that
everyone.
After.
I believe the Angel Lady is a little pissy with Saren because friendly fire is not cool, even though it was technically the fireballs from the slab that did it.
Yeah, definitely.
She doesn't know the slab could do fireball, right? No. Who's
We'll
the
find out.
wizard? Blame the
find out.
wizard.
Yeah, she definitely did. um, I think Alphanika did come back and did some her usual support stuff, which was quite crucial.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, we discovered that Aura of Vitality actually works with art, which is
Yes.
very important distinction.
Yes,
So
it
yeah.
does.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's a great discovery. And yes, we left off with you all are here on deck on the Stern Castle deck. The angel went downstairs to care for the wounded and the dying, aka the druid. You don't know what else. And we are basically immediately right there, with Tell just coming back from this area where he blasted the elder brain. The corpses are now tangled, their tentacles a mess, and they're just hovering midair forever as a reminder of this battle. The this section of the ship turns to some sort of silence for maybe a minute, and then you start to hear footsteps downstairs as quite hurriedly as people start running. You hear a booming voice um a booming voice shouting something in some incantation, and because we're in the astral sea, you can see out of the window, like from over here, like golden light streams out for a bit, um and then it turns to quiet again. For now, you think you might have a little bit to gather your bearing. Also, very important to mention, Bin died.
Ah!
Oh yeah, Ben did die.
I think Alphanike starts picking up Bin's remains, because even though he's dead,
Bin
he's still
is-
technically our bag of
Min is
holding.
gone. Like, he
Yeah,
got hit
Bin's
by a
remains.
portal.
Yeah, Bin's
Yeah.
remains not even here.
Yeah, and that's what Ark is
Ah.
worried about.
Which means your bag of holding is not here.
Oh no. Well,
We can-
I
we
think
can-
Alphanike, I think Alphanike at this point, well, she was gonna use the bag of holding, but I think at this point she sort of like sits down, Cruel, and then as he sort of like starts to rest, as she provides soothing magic, aka making the air smell nicer thanks to prestidigitation, she speaks up. I
Cruel?
don't think Cruel is going to be able to help us for a little while here. He got hit pretty hard.
With that, Cruel will go below deck and rest.
Mhm. Saren will use her magic to counteract Alpha Nike's. She'll use prestidigitation to make the air smell slightly worse. And no. I don't remember. Do we all got a glimpse of Tell's inner darkness, right?
Oh yeah, I
Mhm.
think I'm pretty sure that everybody was on deck. Like Ark was right here, Alpha Nika
Mhm.
was like hovering over here. I think Siren and Crew were like here. Everybody saw it.
Yeah, and Alphanika came and asked if
Yeah, that was all right.
Tell was all right, and if everyone would be able to trust Tell, and Tell rather convincingly said yes.
Mm-hmm.
I believe I rolled a 31.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm.
pretty convincing. Pretty convincing.
Mhm. Saren nods. Yes, I was mildly concerned when Tell started blasting those creatures, after I explicitly trapped those creatures so that Tell could blast them mercilessly. But I do think that he is okay. Tell, If a moment like that recurs, should we take it as your bloodlust coming out? Are you perhaps a more savage fighter than I taken you for?
He kind of smiles. He says, I don't know that I would call it a bloodlust, but you know, a righteous anger when the moment calls for it is sometimes needed.
Ark's gonna examine this brain corpse just to see if there's any blood in it. Taking his blood, very literally, does this thing have blood? And was he lusting after it?
Yeah, you can make your investigation roll. Meanwhile, Tal and Saren, please continue.
Yeah, and Saren will tilt her head. I find that when I become too impassioned, I make mistakes. I'm glad to see that, at least for you, it's something which can empower.
He nods. He says, yes. A good way to think of it.
And I can certainly understand the feeling of, well, of fury when your allies are harmed by someone or something. I mean, Arg, what did that to you? These creatures?
Indeed, I have no idea where they came from.
I remember that you cast some manner of teleportation spell.
Yes, perhaps they were attracted by our combined teleportation magics. Though, obviously, no one would willingly bring them here.
Make a deception
Yeah, certainly.
For a normal person who's never dealt with any guile, yeah, they would believe Ark. As for all of you, I think Tail and Elvanik at least have the high enough passive insight to tell that this is not exactly the truth.
Yeah, my Tel's passive insight's 19. Tel kind of looks at Arg and says, Arg, did you pull those back through the portal with you, hoping that we would fight them for you?
I didn't expect them to come with me. They had a cozy home. And I was just dropping by. Honestly, this is their own fault for coming with.
I had a cozy spot
fair.
and I didn't want to be taken away, but I was taken away. Nah, not
Where
saying
did
anything
Where did
by
you
that.
go? Where did you go, Alvin?
Back exactly where we started. Back exactly where we picked up our captain. Speaking of our captain, I do believe they're down below deck and we have another Celestial unaccounted for.
Yes, we should go check on them. By any chance, did you look around the ship while you were there?
No, I did not. I absolutely did not. In fact, I spent all of my resources doing everything I could to help you guys from that incredibly far distance. It didn't... I didn't help at all. No.
Tel kind of looks around and notices that Ben isn't there. And says, Ark? Did Ben happen to go through the portal with you?
No, he was helping you with the fight, wasn't he? I left him there on purpose.
He was.
Yes, Ben was there doing the reaction.
And then somebody cast portal again.
I believe it was was it the Slad who teleported away?
Was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah.
But Alphanike, please don't down. I mean, please don't play down your contributions. I have to say that, magic aside, which is impressive its own right, you do help us every day and every time, merely by your kindness alone.
Aww. Wow, I can tell this is very ingenuous of you, Saren. Thank you so much.
Saren scowls. What? She takes out a notebook and scribbles. I can't believe Alphanike said that. Then she flips the page and goes to her karma meter and upticks Alphanike by 3 dots.
Oh, what are you writing down there, Saren?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Ah, wizardly stuff, I assume.
Probably.
Can Art like investigate this light source here on the ship?
Oh, it's just a lantern that I put. It's imagine this is a mast. It's broken down and just one single lantern hanging there. Very pretty looking. It's a passive light source, so we have at least one part of the map revealed. It's a
Art
pretty.
snuffs it out. No, no,
Okay.
no, no, no. No. He looks at it and looking at the carvings, like judging them, I guess, to see the marksmanship, like who, if there's a way to figure out who might have created it.
Mm, you can make a investigation or history check.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a appropriate tool, you can do that too, with advantage.
He has every tool.
Wait, always?
Oh, that's right. The artificer tools can become whatever you want.
Okay. Choose whichever tool. I would say somewhere between, smith tool, tinker's tool, glassblower tools.
Definitely
not cobbler.
cobblers.
Cobbler tools.
Cobbler. Always cobbler. Learn
Yeah.
anything from him.
It's always cobbler's tools.
Always
You-
cobbler.
You can roll one of
Land
those
vehicles tools.
land vehicles. One of these with advantage.
Okay. I don't think this is like something. We're gonna do Tinker's tools, I guess. That makes more sense. But using like intelligence to.
Yeah.
But just look into if it, yeah.
Please do.
And we're gonna add guidance because I keep forgetting I have that.
Uh, 26. You know that this is none of the craftsmanship that you are that you have seen before, but the general manufacture is quite standard. It's very nicely done, so it must have cost quite a bit of money. But then this entire ship is rather well appointed, so this is a rich ship, or was. And as for where it was sold, you find an inscription on the bottom that says, "Come to Jing, Janet's, Janet's, what is it? Normal stuff. It's called everyday's item on the rock."
Yeah, this is very much the case of Arg was his lie was easily seen through, and he's just like looking busy.
Okay.
Yes, I'm helping. Yes. Oh, we should go here for valuable lanterns. Yes,
I suppose we should go check on the rest of the crew.
that'll also be a good option.
Of course. But I just do want to say, isn't it a bit strange that there was Slot-Eye here to begin with?
Oh, how so?
I don't know. I mean, usually they are creatures of chaos. That much I understand. I don't imagine they normally organize the way they do or even plot the way they do. And not only that, but they were waiting for something. They had some sort of plan, we just didn't manage to uncover it. And
Yeah.
isn't it a bit suspicious that we're also looking for something on this ship? You know, the rod. Rod of
Gian,
7 parts is here.
based on what we've read of their nature and based on what we know of the Astral Sea, would it be unexpected that they would be here?
Arg
I
pulls
would,
out the tome.
yeah, I would like you all to make a Arcana check. Because
Let me
we're
check. That's a good question, Alphanike. Let me
And
check
she will
the.
buy
Ah!
guidance.
Yes.
I know nothing.
Ark gets advantage because he has the book.
Wow,
Morton,
natural 20.
Dear Lord.
well, yeah.
He goes to the little sticky note and just
That's
opens the page directly to it.
yeah, Morton Kanan's Monsters of the Multiverse, which was given to you by Morton Kanan. Yeah. So it's the low level Sladai are quite chaotic in nature, and they do follow a god that is chaotic, as in he's the god of entropy. Um, it is the opposite of order, but it doesn't mean that they act wildly or without any sort of logic. Their goal is one that serves chaos, but their actions is not dictated by chaos. So, low level Sladai can be chaotic. However, the older and the more higher in Sladai hierarchy they climb, the more intelligent and actually guileful they become. Especially Death and Grey Slots prefer deception to brute force. They are masterful manipulators, and they can be utilized to great effect because they adhere to order, or at least their own hierarchy. So they are very intelligent creatures.
Saren will listen to Alphanike's words and then think deeply and say, no, I think this is pretty normal.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yep.
Joking aside, I don't know whether or not this is something directed toward these pure parts of the rod, but well,
Their existence in the KFC is not entirely unexpected. It's more the fact that they came specifically for this item that supposedly only us and the captain knew about.
You hear
Do
at
we
that
know that
point,
they were looking for it? Uh-huh.
you hear
did we know that?
tell, because you're standing right next to the captain, that the captain has apparently been standing here for quite a while, giving you guys your space, and she was just, I mean, it's a 5 foot staircase. She's just standing there listening, and then she looks at Tell and shakes her head, as in a silent way to communicate that what was assumed, that only the captain and um, knows about the shot, is not true. And she says, I think we should speak.
Arg looks down over the rail. Oh, I agree, and
Yeah, Tell kind of raises an eyebrow at that and says, "Yes, I think we should."
have you
You
checked upon the halfling?
I have. She was put back in the brick again. However, I have sent her down to Figaro. You see, she has a little bit of wounds on her, but nothing that bother her greatly. She looks at all of you and says, "Thank you for defending this ship and dealing with this Sladai problem. I have conversed with Davros and with um with Kirit, and also with Kaisira, who was murdered in this attempt. I have raised her back up. Apparently, Aram was very much interested in this ship's engine. He was told by this by Figaro. As for why he remained, it's easy to understand. Figaro, a good man, but not of a very resilient kind, possessed the other half of the key to open the gate to the engine. I have promised you access to that engine. And then she looks down, like very shameful, or like as if she's ashamed of herself very hard, and say, I was not completely truthful with all details. I apologize. I have a suspicion that one of the reasons why this area has been so unstable is because that something bad has befallen the piece of the rod that you're seeking.
It's not entirely surprising based on Well, everything that's been going on.
I couldn't disable the security system alone, trapped where I was, but now we can. And I will tell you where it is. However, given that half my crew were slain in this brutal attack, I feel that their morale will sink beyond anything I can accept should I leave them at this moment, so you will have to go there yourselves. Come.
I
Is there an-
believe. Mhm.
Go ahead, Afanike.
No, I just wanted to say, we're more than happy to go wherever we need to go. Um, we are the muscle of our whole operation here, but I trust that we can bring the two parts of this key with us.
She's got down below.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
She walked
Well,
away.
okay.
Did she give us the two
She-
parts of the key? Or
No,
sorry, I missed.
she says I will help you get it. Come, and then she just yell up to you. Alpha Nika says, "Yes, come downstairs."
Oh, okay.
I'm just making their tokens a little bit smaller so we all fit in this very tight room. And she does. You do see you do see that these two Githyanki warrior who has welcomed you here for the first time when you arrived, they look like they've been hurt a lot. Sirit looks rather fine, but a little bit shaken. And they have shoved the Sladai corpses like into a corner. And the captain tells you, yeah, if you have an attachment that's outside of your border, it kind of doesn't work, especially if it goes like beyond this square.
That's a weird thing for you to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
Captain.
Yeah. So
Oh,
so the
hmm.
captain will tell you, say, where was I? Oh yes, the keys. We had a very special security system for that artifact. It had two key rooms, which needs to be disabled before the door can be opened. One of which is in Figaro's stateroom, and the other part is on the starboard segment, which is far, far away.
Hmm.
The one in Figaro's room we can easily disable. The one in the other room, it has a phrase. I will give it to you before you leave.
Could you give it to us now?
I will give it to you before you leave.
Hmm. Very well.
But if you wish, you can speak with Figaro now, and please be gentle with him.
Ark,
Right.
I think you're the most empathetic among our party. Would you go speak with Figaro?
If that is what you believe. Sure.
Okay.
Yep, you go inside. You see a very shaky looking tiefling who looks at you with his eyes wide open, and it is the guy who's been screaming at you all when you were talking. Remember?
Yes.
And he looks at you and say, "So you did find the captain. Good for you."
That we did. And we fixed her and brought her back.
What do you want from me now?
Well, I'm hoping you'd be cooperative in helping us understand how to unlock the final key.
One of them is right here behind me. The other one is in the office, in a stern side. I don't know where it is. My head hurts a lot. What's happened?
You were right to be suspicious, Figaro. Let me be clear that all of your suspicions were probably correct, if not accurate.
Really?
Riddles the rest, as we've dealt with them.
Really? You mean that this god is a huge burger and is trying to eat me? It's real?
Yes.
Oh no! He starts to back away and say, oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Is he a willing creature that I can cast a spell on?
Oh, depends on the spell. It
Will you still
currently
vortex warp
believes.
him?
Yeah, currently he
Disintegrate.
believes that
Oh
this
my
god
God.
where you're stuck in is a huge burger trying to eat him.
Let me see if I have a spell slot. Do I have a spell slot that I can use on that? Yes, I do. I'm gonna cast Heroism on him so he's immune to fear.
I would like you to make a persuasion
Ooh.
check first.
That he will try. I don't. Oh. Yes.
He's like, no, what the hell are you doing? Get away from me!
I will hit you with a spell of
Oh.
anti-burgers.
You can make this check with advantage, so you can make it again. He says, alright. So you will make me not.
Permanently immune to any gods that become burgers.
Okay, he closes his eyes and holds out his hand.
Like, I believe Ark is like 2-3 feet tall, so he's like very short and has to like get up on his toes to touch the hand. Boop. A willing creature. Bravery. Immune to being frightened and gains THP equal to your spellcasting modifier at the start of each of turns. What spell is that? Okay, so yes, he has some more HP in case he got damaged, and he's completely immune to being scared.
As soon as you cast the spell, as the spell washes over him, you guys see that these people go away, and the captain is like getting reports from all these people and fussing over them. Generally just conversing, and you guys can see what's inside. Sarah at least can see what's inside this room. As soon as you cast this spell on Figaro, you see he like sinks down in this corner of the room and starts crying. And then he says, "It's all my fault. It's all my fault. The rune. You should just get the rune and toss me out into it. I deserve to be eaten by a huge burger."
Oh, Figaro, no one here blames you. You managed to keep this safe, even whenever there was nothing left for, even when you were surrounded on all sides. Why would we punish you for you doing your best to save everyone?
So it's not my fault that our ship
No.
got torn apart?
Of course not. Why would that ever be your fault, unless you were driving the ship?
I mean, I was.
Still, not your fault. The driver of the ship, even if they were to crash and scratch the sides of the ship, would not get blamed.
Oh, all right.
Art puts on a knowing face of, yes, the captain who drove the ship cannot be blamed. The blame always relies on the captain who is in control of the ship. He who wears the hat, or she.
Tell, what's your passive perception again? 19. Yeah, you hear
19.
every word of this.
Tel just kind of lets out a bit of a sigh and kind of like hangs his head and that's sort of like disappointed and flabbergasted, like, and he just kind of like side eyes Alphanike and Saren and then just shakes his head no. but doesn't want to interrupt Ark's flow, knowing that Figaro is in a bit of a fragile state at the moment.
Yeah.
That figure does calm down a little bit, and he says, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, Arg's like gaslighting himself right now as well. He's like, yeah, we're not to blame.
You know,
Yeah.
I would like you to make another persuasion check with advantage.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, you fully understand what you're telling to this poor man. However, I'll see what Figaro does. The music too a little bit too heroic.
Yeah, Ark's
That
like
was
gassing and
pretty
stuff
heroic
up. Yeah,
moment.
we're right, we're right.
Yeah,
You
No.
see,
yeah.
Figaro, he looks at you for a moment. You think, oh, he totally understands. It's not his fault. He's just the helmsman. It's not his fault. It's the captain's fault. And then his hand starts shaking, and then he breaks down into tears yet again. And he's
Hearing
like, it is my fault.
hearing him begin to break down again, Tell to finally, it's like, okay, I got it. And he like steps into the room.
He's like, he wears the hat. It's his fault.
Exactly.
Tell bows. Sweeps his hat off of his head, does the big bow. He says, Figaro, we spoke earlier. We have returned
Oh.
into to you, and I need you to know that you are not the full bearer of the burden of what happened to your ship and your crew. You all must bear it together. It's no one sole party more responsible than another. You're a crew, you're in it together. But what matters is where we go from here and what you do now.
He nods. Make a persuasion check, please.
This is at Arg and him.
Yes. Yeah. Figaro wipes away his tears and he nods and he nods. Yeah, yeah. We're the crew of the Lambert Zenith. We can do this together.
Yes, we're the crew of the bathtub. We can do this together.
Tell smiles. He says,
He
We can.
then crawls onto his bed, looks at you, Tell, and say, "Oh, okay. What was it that you want again?"
we need your key rune.
Oh, okay. He, in a both difficult to watch and humorous way, he crawls around and he looks very, very confused. Saren, you would know that this is a very typical side effect of repeated use of modified memory.
Mm.
So, because Saren has that spell, right?
Yeah. Cern will look at this man and say, Figaro, do you mind if I aid you for a moment? I believe that I have a healing spell which may clear your mind and reduce your afflictions.
What? I'm not crazy.
No, not craziness. But I'm sure you've sensed that this world is filled with confusion. There's...
Yeah. There's a big
What?
burger trying to lick you. And he points like past you at this dead god flesh.
Don't worry, Figaro. I actually licked a dead burger myself. Now
Ugh.
please, give me your hand.
He
Let me
slips
give
off-
aid to you and show my gratitude for your captain and you and everyone on the ship assisting us in our journey.
You see, he slips off the bed very carefully, and then one of his hands goes like over to Ark, like hold my hand. And then he gives Tell a should I look?
Tell nods.
And then
She may look gaunt and scary, but she is one of the trustworthy.
Oh, okay. And then he carefully reaches his hand at you, Sarah.
All right. Sarah will take his hand and gently cast she'll cast Dispel Magic.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Would Arg be able to tell that he has like something afflicting him?
You can make a medicine check. Well, he
So
is
yes,
very clearly
she'll-
not in his same mind, that's for sure.
Mhm.
But that this side effect is actually something that is known to people who also know the spell. As you cast the
Hmm.
spell magic, it hits him and goes like boom, and he's like ah, ah! And after about a minute or two, you can see that his eyes glazes over a little bit. He sways a bit on his feet, all not very pretty to look at. And then he sighs and says, "Ah, I feel like the fog is lifting, and it's like a bright new dawn, and the stars, they're so bright against the firmament. Yes, the
Figaro.
stars, the stars,
Good.
the stars are
Yes.
brightest when the night is darkest. That's the key to my key rune. I
All
just
right.
don't remember where that rune is."
Hmm. She readies
It-
another dispel magic. No,
Uh,
wait.
Figaro,
Let's maybe just take a look then.
if you
yeah,
were
Figaro's
the,
yeah, it's
this
somewhere
feels
in here.
enough.
And then he start looking,
Mhm.
and just you can see that he start looking. He's like, the rune. It's a rune. It must be on a surface, and it's somewhere in this room. And you have to say to it, "The stars are brightest when the night is darkest." And then he start looking, clearly not very well.
Does
Uh,
anyone possess detect magic?
let me check. That'd be under ritual.
I do.
Oh, I have
I can cast it.
identify.
That's perfect, Afanike. Now that I fulfilled my duty as this party's strongest healer, you can do your duty as this party's strongest magic finder.
Oh, wow, that's a great honor. What am I looking for exactly? Are we looking for the rune by which we can insert the key and phrase?
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're looking for a rune. There are 2 runes in total. Both needs to be disabled for the security measures to fall, and then you can enter the engine room basically. And however, he remembers the phrase now that the fog in his head is lifting, but he doesn't remember where the rune is. But it
Let's say
is
that phrase
somewhere
to
in his
everything in
room.
this room.
Huh?
Let's say that phrase to everything in this room.
Yeah,
She
go
picks up a
ahead.
cup.
You pick up a
Uh,
cup. You
The
say
stars
this.
are brightest before the dawn. Go ahead.
while Saren is serenading everything in the room, Cattell actually like look for the rune itself.
Absolutely.
Figaro, if you were the one.
I think Alpha Nikki can help because she's got detect magic up.
Oh, if you have detect magic, sure, you can. Absolutely. Figaro, yes, Ark and Figaro.
If you were the one they left in charge of the runes, does that mean you know what they're guarding specifically? We believe it is a piece of a rod, but we don't know exactly what it's capable of.
It's certainly a piece of something. It's about this big, and it's green. And it's very powerful.
Green.
Yeah, so, Tell you may roll with advantage if you need it.
Yeah, sure. I'll roll again, see if I can get higher than that.
No, okay. Sarah, Alphanika, you do see like everything here is quite magical, but then you guys knew that because you're so close to this dead god, everything is like super magical. At some point, you point Tell to a couple areas. Like on his desk, there are enchanted ink and stuff. In his drawer, you see ropes that are enchanted, and at some point, your gaze land upon a painting on the wall here, just above his headboard, and the magic radiates differently because the painting itself is not magical, but there is strong magic coming from behind it. And Tell, as Alphanika pointed out to you, you can clearly see that this painting is obscuring something. You can see the difference in the panel, that this painting is standing a little bit too far away from the wall, and stuff like this.
Tell rather unabashedly just like steps up onto his bed. And,
Ark's gonna like take the blanket off and drape it over Figaro first. Like, just like a safety blanket for a crazy man.
Yeah,
and then
sure.
he's-
And
yeah,
you step up- yeah.
he'll take the painting off the try to pull the painting off the wall.
You pull it off the wall. You find it's quite easy to pull off, and as soon as you pull off the painting, you can tell, yeah, that it has like extra stubs on the backside, so it doesn't hang flush against the wall. And carved into a wall is a very faint knife carvings that together form a room. Alphanika, you feel a lot of energy coming from this room because the tech magic is still up.
That's a bingo.
Is this the
Uh,
thing we have to mention the stars being bright about?
I believe it is. Until we'll say, the stars are brightest when the night is darkest.
As you say it, a greenish light start to glow, starting from the center of this room and fills out the room, and then you see it flickers a little bit, and then in an orderly fashion, this room glows once very brightly, and then all of it from the outside into the inside disappears. So it seems to be shut down and not permanently disabled. And Figaro says, "Ah, yes, you found it!" And then he cuddles into his blanket and say, "Now you just need the other one, but I don't know where it is, and I don't know its face. Only the captain does.
No,
You see, it's just a safety measure, so if one of us gets captured, people cannot get to the engine."
yes. And the captain has promised us the information on the other, but thank you for your help, Figaro. I think it's time you rejoin your crew.
Oh, okay.
Or you can take a nap here, if you are not
Yeah,
feeling
yeah. I would like to take a nap here. He sits down in the corner and he pulls his blanket over his head.
Ark's gonna like try and put him back in the bed.
Oh yeah, he'll do that too, and then put the blanket over his head.
Can I make a Weaver's Tools check to tuck him in?
Of course. You want to make a burrito out of him?
Yes.
Sure. It's very comforting. You don't need to roll. You can make a burrito out of him. He is a willing creature. All right. On the outside, you see Sirit has Captain looks at Sirit and say, "Take them up to the mess. And rest. I'll be with you shortly." And then they all go above to the other deck while the captain turns over to you and say, "Good work with Figaro. Seeing me has overwhelmed him somewhat, and his guild would not allow us to speak properly."
He has been burritoed.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I believe what my colleague is saying is that he tucked him in all warm and tight.
There will be much healing that he'll need, but Sarit is very good at it. As for all of you, I will let you know that the next room is in my office on the starboard side. It's not far from. It's technically not a very big room. It's above my desk.
Is this the place we came from with the heart, or is it somewhere else?
No, it's not. However, the engine is in the prow, where you found me, downstairs.
So we must go to this other place.
The
Remove the
starboard,
room,
yes,
and then go to the heart.
that's correct.
Do you know where the starboard portion of the ship lies?
Yes, I do. Follow me, and then she will. Let me see. Can I drag you over? Oh, I cannot actually drag you. She will go upstairs, and then like fly to this area so they can see, which means come follow me, guys.
Arg uses 60 feet of intelligence flight and has no issue.
There's a portal square here, so if you go there.
Oh. Oh god, that guy's probably out and about right now.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, Sarah, Sarah, are you lost again?
I cannot locate the portal square. Whoa! Oh! Thank you.
as she flies like over her stern section, she will point in the distance. You can see far, 150 miles in the distance, stuck in a part of this ship with what seems like a broccoli. She points over there and says, "That's what I discern is the starboard, and that over here is the prow."
This is where we found her, right?
Yes, this is where you found her, and this is where her desk is.
Well, all right, crew. I guess we're off.
She nods at you and say, I would advise you to rest a little bit. Sirit will make some food for us. And after that, I will let you do what you need to do in the starboard section, and if I can, I will join you. But you found me, and whatever is inside, I do believe it's dangerous, and if you would need me, I am happy to lend my aid. That
Captain.
much I owe you.
We would be grateful for your help, but please, if you would want to take this time to be with your crew, I think they may need you more than even we do.
She nods at you and gives you like for the first time, a small little smile, as if being proud, and say, "Thank you for your kindness. I shall take it. But
Sarah
know
nods.
that Lambert Zenith is in your debt."
Sarah nods, then opens her book and flips to the Karma page, and upticks into 3 ticks. Let's go, everyone.
Godspeed. You're not resting?
I can't see why we would need it. After all, we all made it through that
Um,
last fight unscathed.
Sarah, Tell looks at Sarah and says, "No, I think Inda is wise. We should take a moment to rest."
Okay.
What you mean? Yeah, you guys can just leave yourself on this map. If you go back to the starboard, like Sirit has some conjured food for you all. It's not by any means very
Is it
it's
more
not by
Dead
any
God burgers?
no, it's not Dead God Burgers. It's create food and drink.
I miss
Bland.
Ben already. Ben had a
Sarah
full
will...
thing of food.
Sarah will flavor everyone's food with prestidigitation as we eat.
Sirit is, "Thank you so much, and I really didn't think that you would actually do what I asked you to do. Nobody does it. So, thank you. Here, please, have some food," and they're all quite organic and not very spicy, more bland and healthy, and it has some meat, but it's very carefully portioned. Clearly, like, no, you need protein, but no more overindulging. And then she like presents it to everybody, and you can all take a short rest.
Yeah, Arg's definitely doing that thing where he looks like he's eating just so it's not unkind, but he's just like storing it somewhere for the other people later. Thank you. Num num good.
I know you're not eating.
The gesture is appreciated, is it not?
Oh, you don't have to eat. Don't worry. I can get you a cup of oil.
Can somebody remind me how to do the short rest command with hit dice?
Oh, yep. It's exclamation point, short rest, and then the number of the days. Like this.
Not working for me.
Have you set up your levels and stuff?
Let's see. Level. Wizard.
Number, and then evocation.
Let's see. Level. Okay.
I'm out of hit. How am I out of hit dice?
It looks like it is. Oh, maybe not. Level wizard.
Oh, if you type it in, it will set it like
Communication.
no. It looks like it's set properly. If not, you can also just do it manually.
Oh
Hmm.
wait,
I don't think I rolled.
5? Is
Maybe
that
I
how it works?
did roll
I
10
think-
hit dice earlier.
I think we might have because this is like the third combat ish.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I did.
Mm. Let's see. Sarah. D&D Beyond shows your hit die somewhere, right?
Huh? Sorry?
Does D&D Beyond show your hit die somewhere?
Yeah, CC hit dice. Oh,
Mm.
D&D Beyond doesn't show it.
CC.
No.
Good enough.
But here, if you CC hit dice, you will.
Hit dice.
You can
Ah,
just
thank you.
will remove
D&D
them.
Beyond actually does if you click the short rest button at the top of your character sheet.
What?
Short rest.
I've never
Oh.
clicked that button before.
CC. Okay.
Oh, charm of unknown. I like it.
There's no bars in
Oh?
the party, right? There's no like
Go?
songs.
No, we don't have bars.
No, none.
I'm just trying to see if
Um,
there's
Were
any
you
short
using
rest.
all of them, Sarah? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you took a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think during the short rest, I think Alpha Nika would come to Captain Inda.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel like you should
And
have.
Alpha Nika is gonna go. And Alpha Nika is gonna go. Captain, just to let you know, we are working with many a great mage, some of the best, all located in Sigil, and in a matter of hours, we will be able to come to them via a portal that will open to collect us. If you would like, we cannot carry the Lambert Zenith, but we could at least welcome you into the city of Sigil, even if you don't want to stay in our sanctuary, just to get you off of here.
That is very kind of you. But a captain cannot abandon her ship. That is very kind. I will do whatever I can
Understandable.
to at least bring my crew to the rock. We have our destination. And Sigil,
The
you
Rock?
say? The Rock. Have you heard of it?
Yes. I'm sorry. Is that some kind of great warrior performer?
Oh, not that rock. It's an asteroid,
Oh.
the Astral Sea, upon which a great city has been built. A vile and dangerous city, albeit, but home to many a spelljammer. We are headed there to charter smaller ships so we can come for repairs. But Sigil, I am aware of the city, and I would not wish to enter before asking for permission. You understand? But
Yes, I understand.
and you say you operate
Um,
from Sigil?
Indeed, it is where our mage friends operate, so it is also where we would operate. We have a place there called the Sanctuary, or was it the Sanctum?
Interesting. Then maybe our paths will cross again.
I see. If you would like one last kindness I could possibly extend after all you've done for us here, maybe I could send someone from Sigil to collect you and help you get to the rock, if that is something that would be ideal for you.
In fact, I have something. If you bring it up, then I might as well speak to all of you about it. And then she nods to Siret, who then nods and carefully moves away to give you the space. And she says, I have a friend in Sigil, one of my kind. He is somewhat eccentric these days, But you said that your mission is against Vecna. Yes?
Indeed.
This friend of mine was charged with transporting prisoners, one of which had knowledge of an artifact that once belonged to Vecna. And if you would
I see.
seek this friend out and mention my name and that I have sent you in gratitude, mayhaps he may aid you.
I see. What would be this friend's name, Captain?
Uh, did you guys name that Deva?
I don't think we did.
What David? Question.
You weren't there.
Hmm?
He will say his name is
No,
Anan.
I don't think we did.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him his name is Anan.
His name is anonymous.
Anan. He says his name is Anan. He spends his time in I believe it is a very famous tavern on the in Sigil where all the portals are, and he spends his time gambling. A bad habit he has picked up. If you find him, you can ask him about this prisoner, or the knowledge that this prisoner once held. It should lead you to an artifact, a book that Vecna himself penned a long time ago. She looks around to see if any of you knows about this book.
Cern's got her face screwed up in concentration. Does she know something of this?
Make an Arcana check,
All right, with guidance.
or history. You can choose.
Hmm. That's a 24.
24. Yeah, there is a very famous book. It was rumored to be penned by, you know this exactly as well, rumored to be penned by Vecna himself, added into by many wizards, all of them the most evil kind and renowned throughout the multiverse. It is no other book but the Book of Vile Darkness.
Hmm. Yes, it's the Book of Vile Darkness, is it not? Have you all not heard of it? Well, it's a work of
Oh.
great evil.
Yes, I remember. The tier 5 item in the bureau's shop. I could not
Hmm.
afford it.
A copies of this vile work, no doubt. Were I not convinced by your good heart, and then she looks poignantly at Alphanika, I would not offer such knowledge. But if
Hmm.
anything, as she squints at Saren a little bit, I hope you will take insight from it to defeat evil. But be warned, that book offers power of the kind that you would not want, and the kind that would make many of us your enemies.
Everyone, do not read the evil book. Hence, it is to grade.
Seek out
Understood?
my friend Anan, and he shall point you to this book. As for your next key, it is above my desk, and the phrase is, let me look. The moon sings.
All right, let me look. What?
She says the moon sings a song for the lost.
Hmm.
Yes.
I see. Oh,
Yes, it's let me
Oh.
look. The moon sings a song for the lost.
I'm so sorry. It seems my note taking is just incomplete. I'm so sorry.
Well, she is not without humor, but most of the time she has no humor. She is like, Alphanika, you're right. All of you, It's only the second part.
Oh, okay.
Well, since
Thank you,
I have
Inda.
told you all that that I know, I wish you good luck on your way, and I shall meet you at the engine.
All right. Oh, you will be going
Hmm.
to the engine room.
I have
Yeah, she
sworn
said
an
Will
she'd
you
meet us
bring your
there.
whole crew there?
Yeah, she'll meet you there, but she will not join you in
Oh,
whatever
okay.
is beyond. However, she does say that it is her charge, so every time the doors to the engine room will opens, she needs to be there.
Is there anything we must
All
know
right.
about this bow of the ship before we head there?
About the starboard section?
Yes.
I don't believe so. I have noticed that there is a tree that wasn't there originally. So
You
beyond
didn't.
the god,
You didn't plant the tree.
we did not plant a tree on our ship.
We didn't do that either on ours, so that makes sense. We should plant a tree on our ship.
As for in the bows of the prow segment where the engine once was, it's a small contraption which used to harness the power of the rod. And as soon as we entered the orbit of this dead god, that engine overloaded. I wasn't there specifically in the room when it happened. And whatever lies beyond, given that the prow does pierce into the god's heart, I believe evil things are inside. What you waiting for? Off you go. She turns around and
okay, that's all? Alright, great.
goes to see her crew.
Ah,
Oh, that was quick.
Alright then. Shall we
Last
be
the
off?
actually, before we go on this next part, could I call for like a short bio break if that's all right?
Oh yeah, totally alright.
All right.
Hmm.
Thank you. I'll be back. BRB.
Yeah, me too.
Hello, I'm back.
I am also back.
Wahoo!
Wah.
I never left.
Damn.
why does the hat Tails hat work with teleporting, but Alphanika's stone doesn't? Weird.
Oh, by the way, something I should probably ask you.
Uh-huh.
It was an oversight on my end, so my bad. But technically speaking, the Stone of Insight can be targeted and it can be destroyed, which
I
means
know.
that the item is lost forever. Does it get subjected to AoE attacks?
Oh no, no, it doesn't. It's just when they
Okay.
target it by itself. Because that
Or-
would be
Alright,
kind
nice.
of mean though. Interesting question. I would say that's a bit too mean.
Well, I have
Nice.
a question
Alright,
too.
perfect.
Huh?
Could I target Alpha Nike's stone with Firebolt?
No, because we don't do
Yes, I can.
Hey DM, just as like a fun little prank, can we grab it out of the sky and look at it?
I
Without,
do
with, if,
think. Yeah. No, if Alphanika agrees and then you can grab it.
A test of dexterity, Tell. Nudge, nudge.
I
Sure,
know.
you guys can try and pass around.
oh, Tell's not here. Oh, everyone's still using the bio break.
A successful DC 24 Dexterity Acrobatics check. You can action to seize and stow the stone, ending its effect.
Ha! I think I got it to work. Your stone. I know why your stone isn't working, Alphanika. Because it was a character and not an attachment, and it was also not locked and not attached to you. Now it should work.
Oh, okay. So I should put all my attachments in attachments instead of
Yeah,
character.
character.
Okay, I'll do that real quick.
Because then when you draw it onto yourself, it auto attaches. You can also go in there and set their size before you drag them in and out. Just don't.
Okay.
And when you do, it will ask you to update. Just don't update.
It's just that whenever I put on an attachment, it's like it goes over character tokens.
Yes,
So I should
attachments
probably.
go. This would not be an attachment. This would be a prop. So when you do this, you will
Okay.
be above.
I've made my props folder into my garbage can of stuff that I might need in the future, so I'm just gonna keep it characters.
Oh, DM, before we leave the ship, is there a thing Arg can attempt to do?
What kind of thing?
I wish to chat with the druid.
Sure. You can go back and go check with the druid. Let me open the door. Yeah, what would you like to say to the druid? The druid is sitting here. He is quite hurt. He is bandaging wounds.
Yeah, I can't
What did you? You can't get in.
Negative. I can't even see him.
Don't- What do you want?
You are a powerful druid, are you not?
I'm a druid. I don't know about powerful.
You've managed to live in the wreck of an astral sea. I think you're powerful enough.
Barely. I died, and then Inda brought me back.
And then you almost died again, and I brought you back. And that's fine.
What do you want?
Have you seen the massive tree over on the other ship?
Oh, yeah, I've seen it.
Do you know anything about it? Inda said it wasn't here when she first crashed. Or any druidic knowledge. I don't know trees that well.
Trees don't grow in the astral sea, but if that one does, and the way it looks, I only saw it from afar. My eyes aren't that good, but that could be Redbud. My friend, Redbud.
Arg, there's like a pause when Arg considers for a second being friends with a tree. What the? Oh, he's a druid.
Ah, yes. Your friend Redbud.
Yeah, I I was on a on a journey with my friends Redbud and Ikasa, and we got separated when we crashed. So if you have to look at it clearly. If it has a face, it's my friend Redbud.
There's like like a sense of relief on Arg. Oh, he's not crazy. Oh, the tree has a face. Okay, good.
Ah. We'll mention you when we're going there now. If you want to come with, you may. Or stay here.
He looks at you like, I'll wait for you to confirm that, if you don't mind.
Yes. You are 110 to barely surviving, and we'll keep it that way. You're safer here. So we'll talk to Redbud and
Insert other name that Arg wouldn't have forgotten.
It's Ikasa.
Ikasa?
Yes.
thank you, Deveris. We'll go check on your friend.
Uh-huh.
Supposedly, friend.
I used my brain, gang. Trees and druids, they know each other. Aha!
No. Their
I was
family are
I
related
really
somehow.
didn't think that you that anybody would ask, but yeah, that was really good. So yes, after about an hour and a half with a lot of we're leaving, no, I do have questions. Oh, we're leaving. Oh, I do have questions. You finally make it off this side of the ship.
That's
In
true,
the
tree.
this, huh?
Sorry.
In the distance, you do see this half of the tree ship. Sorry, and for now, in between, it doesn't seem to have a lot of monsters in between since the last one got timed out. So you can fly over there. It will take you quite a while though, or you can try teleport.
Yeah. Hey, gang, let's have a nice scenic boat ride. We can take another
Hmm.
short rest if you need it.
Except your bathtub currently is bathtub sized.
I suppose we can fly.
You can.
I don't
Yeah.
have any personal objections.
How are we
Go, let's
doing
do-
on our 24-hour timer?
I think you've been here for like, I would say generously speaking, 4 to 6 hours ish.
Yeah,
Because
that
you were
sounds
here
about
on the
right.
stern section for a bit, and then you went to the other section, which you flew over there, and then you flew all the way back.
Yeah,
So
it
it's
starts.
we're approaching 6 hours. At you guys are not exhausted yet, but anything beyond this, we might push the exhaustion. So it's been a long day.
Hmm.
I will counter that with we've been snoozing in a bathtub for 80% of this day.
Fine, sure, you are not tired at all because you took a lot of naps.
Yeah. Ha 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 ha.
Very
Yes. Ark will cast water breathing again when we have ritual. Yes,
well. Oh
breathe.
god.
It doesn't
But
matter.
we don't have Ben anymore.
It's
And
true.
it lasts 24 hours anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, you guys can fly over there. I would need your in score in chat, please.
Uh-oh. I'm literally half as smart.
Let's see, Teo.
Tell does have a broom of flying.
Yeah, okay, good. That makes more sense. That's definitely okay. So if you have Burrow flying, you have a flying speed of 60 feet. For those with 20 int, you have a base flying speed of 60 feet. So if you dash, it's 120. Alpha Nike, you are at your normal 30-60.
That motionless, straight, rigged fly as he doesn't even like Superman. It's just straight up flight. Ooh.
Yeah, it will
Oh,
take you guys about so I said it's 100 miles. I don't want to do math and stuff while we're playing, so it will take you quite a bit as you or in a small formation zip through the astral sea with the infinity. Quite poignant because first of all, you are free floating. There is no gravity. There is no air. There is no resistance. You are just going, and you see all the stars around you. These nebulous formations in the distance, and here and there a little bit of debris just floating middle in. As about 1 hour, 1.5 later, you start to come to that section of the starboard. Even from afar, you can clearly see that it once used to be a beautiful section, except right now it is broken asunder, stuck into this dead god flesh, and it seems as if a second ship has crashed into it, and rising out from the second ship is this tree. As you guys can move yourself to the starboard segment.
oh, it's two ships combined,
Yeah.
collided.
As you come closer, you realize it's one part of the ship and another part crashing into it. And
Oh my God,
immediately,
Ben!
yeah,
Of the same ship?
Jamming.
yep. So this is the a
Mm.
lifeboat that crashed into the ship, and
Mm.
in on the middle of this ship is a pile of junk, clearly noticeable as bin.
Oh my god. The bag of holding.
A small puddle of water as well. Oh, this tree is probably thriving. This random pile of junk just splatted and then just gave him a nice watering.
As you look at it, you can also see there are a couple roots now slowly incorporating this pile, poking at it.
Believe roots grow that fast? Unless it's really desperate?
Who are
I
you
will.
calling desperate?
Oh my.
Oh, you must be Redbud. Hello.
How do you know my name?
It's carved into you. No, we met your friend.
What? He looks down at his body, and you see his legs shake and says, "My bark is fine."
Yes, your bark is remarkable. Barky.
How
We
do you
met
know my name?
your friend
Insert friend's name here that I've
Devaras.
forgotten.
Devaris.
Devaras.
Oh, oh, oh. How is he?
Depressed. Almost died. We saved him, but mostly
Mm.
missing you.
If a ship can look depressed, if a tree can look depressed, it does now. As you see, Redbud lowers his head, and all the branches go down, and he's like, hmm.
Um,
Hmm.
say, I believe your name was Mr. Redbud? We're actually here for a very keen reason. If you'd like to see Devaris, maybe we can arrange something. But other than that, you think you could help us look for something?
Okay, what would you want to see? I have to warn you, I cannot let you go down there. It is dangerous.
Well,
Using keen mind, can Arg like remember the room he was in for a split second that was like covered in roots and like
Yeah,
match up wood patterns?
yeah. You definitely remember you were in the room covered by roots.
Oh, I was already there. We're just returning.
Oh,
We've
but
actually already destroyed some of the creatures within the aggressive ones. They
but I
look like
do.
this. And she'll cast the Minor Illusion.
Oh yes, the monsters downstairs. Are you lying to me? I didn't feel any combat going on. My roots are very sensitive, you see.
Oh. Well,
Well-
we did manage to use some teleportation.
But teleportation doesn't work here.
Not
And-
well, no.
Yeah, that is exactly why we ended up downstairs.
Yes, we were trying to go 3 feet to like the left,
Huh.
or
I would
yeah.
like you all to make a persuasion check. Um, he will you
Token
have
is so good.
yeah, because he is not really. You can see he is
Guidance
confused
on tell.
and Let him tell. All right, I'll count this as a group check. So we have definitely 2 successes and 2 fails. You see, the tree. However, he looks like he is shaking himself, like scratching his head, and he says, I I didn't feel them for a while now, so you must be telling the truth. And you say Devarus is alive still?
Alive
He
and
wasn't,
safe.
and then he wasn't for a little bit, and then he got better.
Hmm. The tree looks very sad.
His main issue is mostly being away from you, but he's not strong enough to travel the astral sea without you.
Oh, but I cannot go anywhere. My roots are too tangled into the woodwork.
Could we help free you?
I don't like access, and I don't want you to hurt my roots. I don't know. I will speak with Davros. I can let you go down, and then you see one of the roots point at this little square here, where tell you can see there's actually a hole in the planks, and you can look down into a very dark, also root covered room. And he says, you can go down, but I have to ask you to promise me something. It
What's
is,
that?
hmm, you see, Ikasa, I have not told him everything, and he is downstairs. You mustn't tell him that Davros is still alive. I fear Casa, being most vigorous and loyal, will do something unwise.
Oh, I don't think it'd be that unwise. We are strong enough to protect this Ikasa, and bring him back to devour it, if that is what they want. There's no need
But,
to deceive anyone here.
not deception. Just not tell him. You see, he will try to to teleport to Davros, and I fear he will get lost.
It's
Well,
okay, Siren says, smiling gently. We've already killed everything that is dangerous because we've randomly teleported everywhere by now.
But what if he becomes lost?
Perhaps we can convince him not to teleport, as we have a safer way to get there.
How would you do that?
We can show him what teleportation does. After all, this device, and he holds up the thing, can do teleportation things 7 more
Please
times.
no more.
or
Just
we
think
could
it,
simply
it's-
offer to take him back with us.
The way you came? But what if there are monsters on the way?
We
We
will deal
are
with them.
well versed in dealing with monsters.
Oh.
Yes.
You see, the tree looks somehow skeptical and say, and then Tell, you notice one of these vines roots slowly lifts up towards you, almost like in a high five position, and he says, "Let me look. How would you do that?"
Siren casts Fireball. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh!
Yeah, wait, so what is he asking me to do?
Oh, he's asking you to say, show me your punch, how well you will deal with enemies, and he's holding up like one of his roots up at you.
Oh my God. Okay, Saren
Tell-
casting fireball would actually work perfectly there.
Yes, that seems
God.
overkill.
Tell kind of like raises an eyebrow. He's like, "Are you sure? You just asked us not to hurt your roots."
But now you can, because I need to be sure that you can defeat the dangers on route.
Tell-
En route.
Tell
What?
gives like a bit of a kind of like grimace and like holds his breath. He's like, it's all right," and he'll very quickly draw his rapier and stab the root.
Alright, let's do that.
Saren grimaces as well and says, "But please, to tell, show him that we're not all bark." And then she collapses.
Oh my. Tries to catch her.
She's limp.
Oof.
Oh dear.
On a tree! My goodness gracious.
Hell, get out of here.
should-
Let me show you how it's done.
Should have steady
Saren
aimed
attempts to punch
that.
the tree.
Redbud looks at you and say, oh, youngster, I like your zeal, but I don't think you can survive the astral sea.
Ark's gonna
It's-
slash at it with his sword. He's like, naturally not. We are not getting bested by a tree. Stab.
Hell, stand back.
Okay,
We will do this.
Tells
Ark
like,
is already
tells like,
stabbing.
I didn't want to hurt you.
Oh!
Oh my god.
In that moment, you hear it. Oh! Ark, make a dex save. Yeah,
Let's go.
you immediately dodge out of the way, like the knee-jerk reaction, like one of the roots tries to grapple you, and then you see Redbud looks at you. Oh, metal thing, hurt roots all the time. Fine. And then he pouts.
Saren will
Hell
attempt to punch
says-
the tree, even
did
though it
ask
has
us-
already granted us access.
Oh,
Deepest
wait, sorry.
5.
Many people talking at the same time. So, what will Tell say first, and then Sarah, and then Ark?
Well, Tell was just gonna say, I guess there's no time like the present, and then step into the hole.
Yeah. Sarah, you were saying.
Oh yes. Even though the tree has already granted us access, Saren attempts to punch the tree.
Okay. Do an unarmed attack.
Yeah, it's 5.
Oh, okay. You do connect because the tree's not dodging, but you hurt your own knuckles more than
ow.
him. He looks at you and
Ah.
say, "Oh, a little bit to the left. It's always been itchy there."
Saren pouts and goes into the tree.
Yeah, you can go to the to this. He won't let you through because the metal thing hurt him.
Yeah, Arg immediately feels bad after just destroying this tree. He's gonna like pull out the decanter of endless water, pour it on the wound a little, try and cast mending on it, use his sword to scratch the area he said was itchy.
He says, and you see like one of the roots start shoving you away. Go like, go, metal thing. Mending has absolutely no effect because he's not an object.
I know. He starts trying. He will pour some nice decanter magic water on him though. That'll
Yeah,
Alright,
he will
alright.
say, good water. Yum, 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 yum.
Apologies
Does he actually
for
say no, 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 no?
Yeah, and then Arg will go and like rummage through the remains of Ben finding the bag of holding mechanism and just like sweep the parts in there slowly.
Oh my god, so basically you turn a bit inside out.
Yeah, yes. He's eating himself. It's awful.
Yeah, it is. But sure, you can do that.
I'm
I
so
like to
sorry, Ben.
imagine that the bag of holding is just a trash bag that's been placed into bin.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then Alfie will look to the tree and she'll be like, I'm terribly sorry, but violence seemed to be the only way to prove we were strong enough. And then she will cast
No!
Cure.
I believe you. Oh, this is good. Yeah, you have to do yes, because for some reason 2014 Cure Wounds and Healing Words just always doesn't get prepared. And with
Okay.
that, you will say, this feels much better. Go ahead, and if you need to come out, just yell. I'll send a route.
Alright, thank you very much. We'll take care of your friend and we'll be out of your hair as soon as possible.
Yes.
Let's
We'll
go?
leave. We will leave you alone. Haha. Ha.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Of
Get
course,
out of
of
here.
course.
Mhm.
All right. As you jump downstairs, Arik, you recognize this room very much.
There's like a dented thing of his footprints right there. There's like portal remains. Some of the things are ripped apart.
Ah, this is where I was. Well, let's get to the root of the situation.
Oh God, no! What have I started? As you um as you all gather and start to step around, you can hear the knarching, gnarling of roots as some of the roots start pulling back, and you hear a growl in from this area.
God, what was the name he said? Artis?
Um,
Ikasa.
Ikasa.
Ikasa. So there's a growling sound coming from this area.
Oh god, is his friend just like a bear? He's a druid, right? It's just a bear.
He did say something about teleporting, so I bet it's a blink dog.
Hmm.
You wanna go look?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell.
Arg's gonna-
Where's
Arg
like
will,
the
like-
entrance?
Oh, the entrance
Yeah.
is over there.
Yeah, you look inside, you see crouched down in the back corner is a blink dog who is like growling at you.
Sven will also peer in.
Is that you, Akasa?
Does anybody speak blink dog?
Pardon
No,
me.
sir.
Don't believe
Uh,
so.
Do I
Sven
have?
will
Let's see. Do we have comprehend languages?
Sven
no.
will look at Akasa and maintain a psychic link.
Mm.
And then she also has wait, why do I have earrings of comprehend languages if I've anyway. She maintains a psychic link with Akasa.
Mm-hmm.
Akasa. Hello.
Mm.
We were sent by your friend above. Do you mind if we enter?
He sniffs and make a persuasion check.
That's a 14.
You can see that like the ears probably like perked up, lower down a little bit. Like
Mhm.
a very animalistic feature that he is not as hostile as before. And the
Yeah.
blink dot replies in your head, "Yes. What do you want?"
Arg's gonna
My
poke
friends and
Saren.
I.
Sorry.
Oh, go ahead, Ark.
Arg was gonna poke Saren and give her guidance so she can figure out what to do with this dog.
Oh, thank you. Akasa, we are hoping to retrieve an item, one which would help a great deal many people. And we were hoping that you would be gracious enough to let us enter, so that we might take a look for it.
There's nothing in this room. I've torn through everything. And then you see it goes into like a blanket, which prior could be a cloak, and then wraps itself in a "Lead me to my grief. My friend is dead."
And Saren definitely looks conflicted for a moment before she takes on a stern face. Now, Akasa, I think that we would like to tell you something, but you must promise to listen to my warning first.
Fine.
The idea that your friend has perished? Well,
He's my best friend. My very best friend.
Is she talking to
would you
about
tell
the
us about her a
tree?
little bit first?
Yeah, she's like staring at this dog, and then you can see the dog is staring back at her, but no words being heard.
We do know Saren can speak telepathically to things, though. So
Yeah, you do.
Tell we should
I
really
like
remember to
to
do that.
I like to imagine that Saren sometimes, when she's speaking to someone telepathically, begins making little utterances in their language. So she's just on her breath barking right now.
Growling and barking at the dog, sure.
Ark's gonna try and like peacefully enter the room, not dangerous, and he's just hearing them bark, 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 bark.
Yes. Saren will extend some rations to Casa and say, Casa, you must understand that this realm is a dangerous one.
I know, that's why I've
Teleporting
been
here.
stuck here. I want to go, but Redbud says I can get lost.
Well, perhaps we can convince Redbud otherwise. We have shown Redbud that we are strong enough to come down here, and perhaps we are strong enough to take you on a little trip.
Oh, trip? Did you say trip?
That's right.
Oh god, a walk.
I think we can bring you somewhere that you might quite enjoy. If you'll promise not to teleport and get yourself in dangers.
Oh, fine. But we get we're going on a trip? Where are we going?
We're on a trip to bring you back to someone who might like to see you very much. But it's a
Huh?
surprise, so I can't say any more. You wouldn't want to ruin the surprise, would you?
Ark, you see this dog jumps up and barks at Sarah really loudly. Sarah, you hear in your mind, Tommy, I hate surprises.
Saren laughs and just gives them some more rations for now.
Ah!
We tied you over.
Yeah, Ark's gonna leave the room.
And
She's
then-
got it covered. She's got that
and
covered.
then you see, it's like you promise a dog to go on a trip, and then you are not going immediately. This dog is going to run around you until you go.
Yes, Saren will
Yeah.
lead the dog over to the other and say, would anyone care to go on an adventure with the Casa above deck until we're ready to head out?
I'd be fine doing that. No problem at all.
Ikasa, Alphanike would like to play with you. Alphanike
Okay.
loves it when you chew on her clothes and chase her around and jump all up in her arms, especially
yes.
without any warning.
Yeah, it's got a. Okay.
Oh, I think they need belly rubs, Alpha Nike.
Okay.
Alfred can make a strength save, please.
Okay.
Wait, is a blink dog medium or large?
Medium.
Wow.
Yeah, you manage to not fall around, and you have like a face full of blink dog right in your face.
Okay. Good boy. Good boy. Very excited, aren't you? What did you tell her, Saren?
Oh, I told her that you are a gentle soul who needs to be treated compassionately. Go on, why need you play?
All right.
Tell.
That's so very nice of you. Okay. Okay. Let's go upstairs. Let's go talk to Redbud, shall we? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's go. All right. Let's jump here.
Saren waits until Alphanike leaves
Yeah.
and says, "Tell, I was lying." But yes, let's go look for the rune.
Tel's just kind of chuckles. He's like, okay. And yeah, we'll start
Yep.
looking around for the rune.
About the area
Oh my
where you
God.
started looking the room, you guys can hear more roots retract from each other, revealing more. So this wall here, let me open this up.
Yeah, Ark's like scratching the roots or something, trying to. It's like,
Move over, come on, scooch.
This wall disappears, and then you can see that slowly this root also start to retract itself, opening up to a small office.
what is that down there? Is that a chest or?
Yeah,
a
it
bed?
it is a chest, and it's torn up now because Ikasa has been living here for a while. Accordingly, this room does not smell very nice.
I guess Ark's gonna come over here and start looking at the chest. The
It's
desk.
desk. The captain already told you it's above her desk, and you see above her desk is a very similar painting, definitely like in a same family of painting as in above Figaro's bed.
So wait, the druid ship crashed into it, and the tree's like, "I'm gonna take over this new ship."
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this tree. He's so cool.
Yeah, what would you like to do? You guys know where the room is. There is a picture like right above the desk.
Okay. Who has really good investigation?
Didn't she tell us that it was above the fireplace or something?
Above the desk. This one.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
still
I'm
want to
pretty
like
sure she
check
said above the desk.
Yeah, Arg will like hop up and move the painting away.
You
Sure.
move the painting away, same as Tell has found before. You see those thin line carving into the wall. You pretty much know this is the second room. You know, this part is not as interesting without the combat.
Good thing we took care of it.
Yeah. Now does anybody still remember the phrase?
Let
Arg,
me look.
I keen mind you, DM. Arg says phrase exactly as it was said.
All right, player, please do keep in mind yourself.
Isn't oh god, the moon
It's
sings
in
a
game 3.
song. I don't know.
Let me look. The moon sings a song for the lost.
Surprisingly, when you said "let me look," nothing happened.
What?
But when you started saying the moon sings a song for the lost, in this time it's not a green light that shows up; it's a reddish light, almost a bit pinkish, and then it glows the same from the inside onto it. The room glows once and then subtracts again. And you guys can feel this arcane energy being temporarily suspended.
We have done it. Let us loot the place, for no apparent reason.
Guys, I have to full clear. Arg's gonna rummage through the desk and see if there's anything. What the hell?
What the hell? No, I just watched this show. It's way better than this.
Right.
Yeah, if you want to loot it, make an investigation check.
Yeah, he's like opening the drawers. I assume this is like the captain's thing, or is this for
Yeah.
the?
It's the
Yeah.
captain's office.
Yeah, he's gonna like look around if there's any like parts and stuff for her wings and whatnot.
hmm
Who has better investigation than Arg?
I think this is like the investigation squad right here.
Yeah. Tell
I am
we'll
one.
poke around.
All right.
Sure.
I'm asking if you want like the help action or if we want to do separate roles.
Um.
I have +10 in guidance. Is any
Yeah, I've
better
only
than
got +5, so I'll just help you.
Sure. I'll look separately.
All right. Perfect. As you guys start looking around, you don't see like big spare parts for her wings, but like small, a box of screws and a tool. You see this kind of stuff. What you do see is a rather large tome titled "Dissertation on the Abstruse Mind," and however, with that investigation check arc, you realize this book is not actually a book. It's a strongbox.
Oh, this is no book. It is treasure. Haha.
Hmm.
Tell, I think this thing is probably gonna explode if we open it because that's this wonderful captain really has a thing for booby trapping and warding everything she owns.
Yeah, it's wise. Perhaps we should check it for traps before we try to open it.
I don't know how that do that. I just know rogues can do that really well. So Arg hands you the box.
Yeah. It's the investigation check.
Oh, it's just oh, then I'll give the help action to you, I guess. And guidance.
Very nice. 24. As soon as Ark puts this box into your hand, Tell, you can feel from the way that it is trapped.
Tells like,
Classic Captain. Classic Ilra. Oh, that little.
Tell says, yeah, instincts were correct. So let's see if we can get this disarmed here. he will attempt to disarm the lockbox.
As you, yeah, go ahead.
And that's
Wait, let me
thieves' tools?
see. Do you have expertise, Tel?
Yes. No.
Yeah, you can. Oh,
Just
okay, then
proficiency,
roll.
but I could roll
Do you have reliable talent?
no, not yet.
What?
I have plus
I'm
13
confused.
on my sleight of hand checks though, which is
Then I do need you to roll.
Can I give like advantage on that question mark, or is it just straight sleight of hand to do this?
It's Thief's tools.
yeah, because
Okay.
my thieves tools modifier, my sleight of hand modifier are the same.
Yeah, I can give the help action. As Art just like scans the box and points out things. And guidance, yes. Stack all the buffs.
The buff party. Very nice. As you take your minute and you realize there are small little holes on the inside, on the bottom of this thing, that if you open the cover without disabling it, gas would have poured out. And as you very cleverly cut the connection, you open up the book, you see a potion inside and a stack of paper. Rather small, both written in Celestial and Common.
Wait, why didn't we simply bring the box back and have the captain unlock it?
That's a good question.
Anyway,
Okay.
You see, so it was a potion and
A stack of paper, what seems like a journal paper, in both
Art.
Celestial and Common.
Art will take the potion and start analyzing it with the
Arcana.
Is it Arcana or like glass blower's tools or alchemist tools? What are they?
I would say in this case it's Arcana because the liquid is still inside.
Got it. Art
And,
will analyze.
Tel will
Eh,
tuck the journal into his
pocket.
bag.
Alrighty. Meanwhile, Ikaza is still like jumping back and forth with Alphanike, and he's aggressive if you are not really a dog person and know how to play with dogs, but he doesn't really harm you, Alphanike. He's just very very excited.
Very nice, very nice. Why don't I show you a trick? And then she is going to cast a minor illusion of a static image of another blink dog.
Okay.
And she's gonna play with her cantrips.
Yeah, then the blink dog will start playing with the other blink dog, as it doesn't really understand it's a illusion after maybe biting into it, chasing it, and then realizing it's not working, and then comes back to you again.
One moment of peace, and then thrown back into the ring.
Yep.
All right. Good boy, very good boy.
Well,
Can we go now? Can we go now?
I think we've found what we needed. I think we can go.
Are we going to the heart or back, or dropping off the dog?
I think we go to the heart and we can drop the dog with Indra, and she can take the dog back.
Do you know that Indra warned us that something evil dwelled within the vault that we are attempting to open? If that might be the case, it might be dangerous. Shouldn't we
do
leave
know
the dog first so that we...
Going back to the stern section will take another 1.5 hours, and going down to the prow section will take 2 hours.
Due to the similar circumstances, would Art be able to cast Dimension Door and analyze it just to skip and just try and teleport the party to where they need? Actually, it teleports everyone to a random place, doesn't it?
Yes,
Oh, it only
you can
worked.
certainly try.
It only worked with Arg. No. Well,
We have some time. I don't mind the trip.
Indeed. If we go there and we leave the dog with her, she might not be able to help us on account of the fact that the dog must be secured.
Yeah,
It's
that's-
probably worth the time.
That's a fair point. I concede the point. We'll return the dog first.
Alright.
yes, the demigods
let's go,
return the
bud.
dog.
And Saren doesn't say it, but she does think that it would be kinder to reunite the stock sooner than later. It seems quite down.
Also,
Let's go.
I realized for some reason, please don't move for a second, guys, don't move, because for some reason this portal is broken. So I'll move.
Yeah,
you
so I
all
was
up.
trying to find the portal
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, I thought it was just spasming around randomly.
No, it was. It
Oh.
was not linked properly. Oh, it's not linked because it's only one-sided. You're not supposed to teleport back up.
Oh.
Oh, because it's a fight.
Yeah, because Redbud, if you ask him, he will then extend his roots and get you all back up.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Arg shouts, "We're ready!"
And then
Redbud.
roots come down and make a harness around you, and you're up.
Redbud,
Incredible.
we've collected the casa, and I think we're ready to make a trip. And telepathically, Saren will relate to Redbud. We haven't told the casa that, well, the friend is dear, is alive, but I think that may be safest if we were to bring the casa there personally.
He says, I thank you that you have kept my secret that I kept from my friend for so long. And as you see says that, the four of you, feel a shiver go down your spine. Till your hand like spasms for a moment. Saren, that mark, the mark that on each of your hands suddenly like pulls together, and you can feel a vibration in the air. Something has been spoken out loud, something has been given apart, and that power is now yours to use.
Ooh, we got another secret.
Quick,
Yeah.
Casa, do you have any deep burning secrets you wish to relay?
I'm so confused why the dog has a secret.
The dog like narrows its eyes at you, and the dog says, I don't actually like it when people throw sticks. I like balls. But
Saren says,
Severus thinks I like sticks, so he throws sticks all the time.
Saren looks at Akasa seriously and says, Don't worry, Akasa. I'll keep your cherished secret safe. Telepathically, she says to everyone else, Guys, breaking news. Akasa doesn't like sticks. Akasa is a ball dog. Alright, let's go.
As
Got
you
it.
say that, waiting for the universe to respond, and you feel nothing.
What?
I can't wait for it. We're in the middle of a battle. We're dying. The casa likes balls. And then,
Alright.
Alright, you can.
Arg's gonna use magical tinkering and give him a ball.
Have you seen Up, where you hold out the ball and everybody's like, ball, 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 ball? Ark,
Yes.
make strength save.
Oh god. Got somewhere in the multiverse, that guy who I gave a flashlight in session 1, his flashlight goes out. Wait.
He's dead, I'm pretty sure, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you did see the city get consumed, so, you save as, oh wait, you do not save as, Ikasa just tackles you and gets the ball.
It probably changes every time.
Yeah, it probably does.
It's probably an athletics check.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys can drop Ikasa up, and for the sake of brevity, I'll just move him back to the other place, and you can go to the prowl section.
So this is different from the unique ability. This is another roll D whatever.
No, this is just me role playing with you.
No, I'm talking about the secret that we got. I don't get how the system works.
We
So-
don't get to know yet until we roll it up. As
Yeah,
an
we
action,
have
any
to
one of
like
us.
release it, yeah, and then we'll
So,
find out what the power is.
So what it is like, throughout the campaign, you could get different secrets. Each secret has a different strength, and depending on the secret strength, different benefits will be given to you.
Oh, so like the secret that made Alf half crystal was stronger than this Dottie
That's not
secret?
that's not a secret.
It's
That
not?
was a side effect from all of you getting sucked away by the ritual. The
Oh.
secret was the one that gave you like I think 1d4 rounds of
Yeah, it was like
bless.
4 rounds of bless or something
Yeah,
like
we
that.
get
Yeah,
bless.
that one. That's a mechanic in this game. So conversing with the NPC, finding out their secret does do something.
Gotcha. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it.
All right. Um, yes, just for the sake of brevity, I'm gonna bring you over to the prow section because
Goodbye,
if
Redbud. We'll be back, maybe. Goodbye.
Redbud will shake and wave and look very sad because now he's alone.
Oof.
You
Goodbye,
Very
Redbud. We
lush.
probably won't be back.
and because you
I'm
guys
very-
were so speedy with all of this, and and you did drop Ikasa back, the captain will join you in a moment. Once I find her token, where the hell is her token?
On
I
our way
think
back, would Tell be able to like read the notes? Question mark. Or
if
is he?
Tel-
Or is Tell purposely not reading the notes because it's like a diary?
Yeah, Tell is intentionally not reading the notes.
Do you hand the notes back to the captain?
I will have a conversation with her when she arrives.
Oh yeah.
All right,
Did
I
Arg,
apparently lost her token.
Arcana check
Damn.
the potion. I don't know if that matters.
Oh yeah, it's a potion of mind reading.
Oh, well, that's spooky.
Yeah, she follows up soon after as she also arrives and say, "Good to see you all, and thank you for bringing back Ikaza. I'm sure Devra is very happy about it. Shall we?"
Let's.
I guess for now, Arg's not revealing the potion if Tell's not giving him the diary back. How does this work?
Uh-oh.
It's the middle.
By the way,
middle one.
Alf has no idea about this diary and potion business, right?
I would say no, you don't.
Okay.
Finally, gang. We've checked it out, finally! Damn, I look around. What do I see?
You see a very disheveled and plundered bare section of the ship that seems to be some sort of storage. On the far side is a rather beautifully, intricately made double door with 2 runes on it, and both of them are not glowing at the moment. Inda will step up and say, "Our security system. I have not been able to open this door ever since we crashed. I've heard terrible sounds from downstairs. I have sensed the aberrant nature of whatever dwells beyond. I know that
Interesting.
it has pierced the dead god's heart, but beyond that, I cannot tell."
Tell kind of steps towards her a bit, kind of like a bit to the side. Says, "Inda,
Yes.
what? Before we descend, as we've been undergoing this adventure, seeking to undermine Vecna and his plans, we've learned one of the weaknesses, or rather, one of the things that they seek is secrets. Do you hold any secrets that would give them sway over you?"
How dare you? I am a creature of honesty. No secret do I hold? Only things that must be guarded. Which I do not tell to those who I do not trust. But no. And then she looks like indignified that you would even
Yeah,
ask her. And then for a moment
that's
she says,
fair.
no, I do not
Styrian-
hold any secrets.
Can I
Styrian squints
insight
her
check her?
eyes.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Everyone gives her the really look.
Everybody goes like,
Yeah, same.
sus.
What? Everyone's very discerning today.
Alfie, do you also want to insight her?
No, Alfie will not make this inside check. She does not know where this is coming from.
Alfie, you see Inda stands tall with her chest, like up front, her shoulders back, and she lets you gaze upon her, and she says, "Behold, the truth." And she does speak the truth. At least she holds no personal secrets. All the secrets, quote unquote, is what she said, guarding stuff knowledge that should not be shared frivolously. But
Tell
we'll see.
will, as she sort of stands there and passes the sniff test that Tell was giving her, he opens his satchel and takes out her journal and hands it to her. He says, I believe you.
Good. She takes the journal and says, "So you broke into my strongbox."
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
not sure why we did that, but we definitely did.
Oh, it was mostly a test of our ability for future things in hell.
It is.
If that-
It's a bit of
It's not every
a.
day. It's not every day you get to test your masteries.
And Arg will hand her over the potion.
She takes the potion and says, "Thank you."
Tell says, it is a bit of an occupational hazard for us, but
You don't
She
happen to
says-
have any. You don't happen to have any other locks we could.
And he like holds up the little thieves' tools. Click, click.
No, I don't. She looks at Teo and she says, "Well, I certainly do not condone it, but I understand its need."
And Tell nods and he says, yes, and I wanted to be sure your intentions before I returned that to you. As I said,
Respect that.
secrets are dangerous now. And he says, he turns towards the door and kind of gestures like a let's go.
She says,
Oh.
Before we enter,
"Yes."
Can Arg hand her over the
Saren
lockbox?
first.
sorry.
Saren first.
yes,
Saren, please.
I do wish to say that I think we're all companions now, and well, as we prefer to go in, if anyone has any rights they would like to give upon each other, or any blessings, now might be the time as we prepare to face a great evil.
Sure.
She
She
will
easily.
pull out. Huh?
Oh yes, she turns her eyes toward Alphanike. Any
I-
blessings for us, Alphanike?
Well, bless is always an option, but this is really all I can offer. I believe we're gonna be in a small room. It'll probably be cramped, so you probably won't have any space to fly around. And then she'll extend forth a ring towards you. And you would know this is the spell component for that one spell of second level that I'm forgetting, Warding Bond.
Warding bond. Very
Oh.
nice.
That's very kind of you, Alphanike, but please, I wish for you to preserve yourself more than for you to preserve me. Among the four of us, only one of us can heal. She then says, "Sorry, Inda, you're not included in the main party."
Inda says,
Alright.
"To be honest, I am quite spent. I shall be the last line of defense if the evil inside proves too much for you. I shall stand guard." And she takes out her mace.
Mm.
Out of character question. I can revive Benjamin, but it takes an hour. If anyone wants that.
We take
You
another
want
short rest.
I mean, you
Sure,
could.
go
I
ahead.
guess you could have been reviving him like while we were flying.
It requires like it's like an hour-long ritual. I don't think
Ah,
can you do rituals during movement? I'm not sure.
no, probably not.
And well, shrug and say that whatever is inside has been there for a while. I suppose an hour won't change things. As in, yes, you can revive Ben because I know Ark
Aw.
sucks without Ben.
Damn.
Ow.
Wow.
No, I
Damn.
would.
Savage.
No, oh, no, no. Art sucks without Ben.
Yes,
So you have to make-
Saren will make the effort to cast telepathic bond on everyone, just in case that becomes necessary. And
Oh, never mind. I can't do it.
oh,
I can't revive Ben.
Like
No more
ever
spell
or
slots, I'm
right
pretty sure
now?
there's spell
I have to
slots.
long rest to do it. It says I have to revive him within an hour of his death, or else it's a long rest.
oh,
Oh,
snap.
snap!
Can you not burn
Oh,
spell slot?
oof.
Okay.
Yeah, Argo like saunter up to the Inda, and he'll like rummage through his bin of holding whatever.
Well,
And
now
he'll-
it's a back holding.
Yeah, it's like just a deflated little robotic techie sack. So sad. There's like googly eyes on it. Okay. And he'll like pull out the what was it, the lockbox and hand it back to her.
She looks at you, and say, "Thank you."
Yes. The craftsmanship of the things you create and your wing are extraordinary. They're masterpieces of work that really reflect your own. When we meet again in Sigil, I'd love to work on your wing again.
I would like that. And how quote unquote meek does Ark look right now?
Okay. This is like the most confident he's been because he's completely ignoring her and like mostly focusing on the mechanical wing. So yeah, it's
She goes over to you and say, "Can you fight, little one? I've seen you fight. I can give you my mace if that's what you need."
I can fight.
and he like I guess he's holding his sword with him, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, he has his sword and the
Can you use
shield.
a mace?
Let me check. Because artificers are weird. Yes, I can use a mace.
She will give you her mace, which is glowing with radiant energy. As soon as she lets go of it and puts in your hand, you do see the energy goes down a little bit, and she says, "For fixing my wing and for your honesty and all of your help, do take this with you." And it is a +1 mace that does 1d8 normal damage. And whenever you hit, it also does 1d8 extra radiant damage.
So
Oh, it
it's a-
does 1d
Nice.
1d6 plus your strength modifier and an extra d8.
Is it magical?
Absolutely.
Does it need to be attuned?
No.
Okay, good.
So just
Literally a crystal mace.
yeah, it's a +1 crystal mace ish, mechanically speaking.
See, so oh, I see. Crystal.
No, it's not actually that weapon. Okay.
It's
Oh,
not
it's just-
actually
I
that
think it
weapon. It's a special gear that Inda
Custom.
has.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a custom gear that Inda has, and it doesn't require attunement. In her hand, it does 1d6 plus 4 and 48 radiant damage.
Oh,
But if
so
she,
it's like
but-
some angel thingy.
yeah, it's an angel mace, and if she gives it to you, it does 1d6 plus your strength modifier and an extra d8 radiant damage.
Is it
Because,
1d6 or 1d8?
1d6 mace is 1d6.
Okay, 1d6 plus 1d8. Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
I believe it would scale on intelligence for Arg.
Yes,
It
that's
might.
why I was at. If it's magical at all, I can use intelligence instead of strength.
Yes, then you may.
looking at my sword that looks a little better than her mace, but just
Yeah, you don't have to use it if you don't want it. She's
no,
gonna.
he's gonna be nice. He's gonna be nice
Oh.
and really like, yeah. Thank you. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you have a +1/+2 longsword, right?
yeah. +2 longsword.
If you don't want it, she's gonna take it and say, "Fine, I'll stay right here. You guys
No,
go ahead," and then she'll push over the door. Go.
No.
This is exactly like courtesy for you.
Ark will use the mace just to
No,
make her
I
happy.
thought your sword was less than the mace, so I was like, yeah, let's give you a
Well,
better weapon.
it's
It
1d6 and
is.
1d8. It's +1, 1d6, 1d8, which is better than +2, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it is.
it is.
Yeah. Then Ark will take the mace. Ooh.
All right, then you can currently use a angelic mace, and she push open the door and say go, and you do see as soon as she pull the door, the first thing that hits all of you, including herself, which is surprising, is the stench of rot and acid and death. Sickeningly sweet and also somewhat acidic, and it just washes over you, and the door goes like hiss as all of this stench gets sucked out. You can see inside is a small room with a broken contraption around here, a mast leading upstairs, and then the area of where the ship ends, it is stuck into some sort of pinkish purple flesh. You may proceed.
Tell we'll look
All
around,
right.
see if there's any signs of movement or occupation of said room.
Make a make a perception check.
Ugh.
With a 12, all you see are damages done when this ship crashed. You can definitely see some burn marks on the hull, inside of the hull, where something seems to have exploded. You can also make out some sort of marks on this area that seems somewhat deliberate. And Inda steps inside and say, "The rod piece is not here. You must go further."
Hmm. Oh, Ark, do you have the boots of speed?
Probably.
Okay, then I'll tag. Yes, she'll tag Tell and Alphanike with enhanced ability for dexterity at 2nd level.
Mm,
Ooh, nice.
thank you.
Mm-hmm. Whoops, that's L3. Okay, so that will give you advantage on initiative.
Wonderful. Sorry, you said you cast telepathic bond.
Yes, we are all
That's a ritual,
telepathically
right?
linked. Yes, she did it while Arg was. Oh, I guess you didn't do your revivification of Bin. So it would have been 10 minutes before we went in
Yeah.
here.
Why
Mhm.
Inda and Ark are fighting about if he's gonna use the mace or not? You can totally do it. You guys may
Sure.
proceed over to this area.
Tell
Because
has
starting
his
here, it's dead god.
yeah. Tell has his rapier and shield out, ready for anything. That, oh God.
Well, I guess it's too late.
Oh, teleportation. Ooh,
All right, let's follow
hello
through.
there.
Is this a different room?
It's the same room, but I had to make this map because the book did not come with this map.
Oh,
So you
Because it's
basically
very
land
squishy
over
anonymous.
here, and this is the dead flesh area. And as you stand there, Tell, you can also see there is a hole in the wall over here, looking like this.
Oh, yuck.
Oh, it's our oogie.
Tell will once again look around, see if he
Marvel.
sees any sign of movement or anything before stepping off of the ship and onto the flesh.
Make a perception check.
Better.
With 21, you see no active movement, but you are very clearly feel the hum of something, and you feel it first, very subtle, a gentle breathing up, and then you realize it's not breathing, it's the, it's a dying heart's last beats, and every time it does, the crystals glow very faintly. You can see this flesh inside. It's the inside of flesh. It's squishy. It smells terrible, and you can see the ship has pierced through into here. But otherwise, you see no active um movements.
Hmm.
All right, let's be on our guards, and he'll step out into the flesh zone.
Literally, as you step into the flesh zone, um,
Could
this
you?
area is difficult terrain. As every step that you make, your boot
Mm.
sinks into this wobbly flesh. It's a little bit like a bouncy castle, except
Mhm.
you hear the squish, squish of this.
This
Cern
is
will get into the bathtub. Not liking the texture. Ugh.
yeah. Tell will Tell will hop on the broom of flying so that he's just sort of hovering.
Ralphie will walk.
Alfie, do you want to
Squish.
get in my bathtub?
Oh, sure thing. Absolutely. Thank you.
You get
Ark,
one.
are you following?
One? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
One trip in the bathtub.
Okay.
Tell, as you land over there, you do see some movement in the distance. You see a enormous form, very large, rising and breathing, and you think you hear chewing sounds and something purple over in this direction.
Well, folks, I think we may have found the culprit here. Perhaps this dead god had some heartworms.
It
Hmm.
looks like this.
Indeed.
Oh, I put the picture in Game 3 the chat.
Yeesh.
Oh. Ugh.
Oh, cool.
As you approach, you can see this long neck rears up at you as if it knows exactly where you are. And it looks at you. It opens its maw, and you can see all those blood, this purplish dead god flesh blood drip from its maw. It opens it, and it screams at all of you with all these bits of flesh flying back and forth. You guys can hear wings flap in the distance as if spooked by this sound. And let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Hey, I don't like this thingy.
That is awful.
That is not good.
And
I got advantage. I rolled the same thing twice. Come on, Average.
Oh dear.
Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. I gave my advantage to Sarah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
Okay, you already do have
Oh
advantage.
boy.
Oh.
Hey, gang! We should run away.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
Let's get our what are our resources right now? I have all my arcane jolts, which is good. I have like one spell slot, which I might use on shield, I guess.
Oh no, why still so low?
Because I rolled with
That
advantage
is
and rolled
pretty good
4 twice.
Oh no.
Yikes.
Oh dear.
That's
Alrighty.
not good.
I suddenly feel really bad for buffing this monster up a little bit.
Can
Hey.
Tell have a pre-combat action?
No, I'm sorry.
Could he have reacted to seeing the monster by casting mirror image on himself?
I would say no.
That's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
That's fine.
Alrighty. Well, still, first up is Elfenike. I don't know if Elfenike, you have a lot of dark vision. So let me give you your dark vision.
Hmm.
So you
Are
can definitely
these-
see this.
Are these
These
like
are flesh pillars.
Yeah, are they like floor to ceiling?
Yes.
So the monster would
Hey,
have to
gang.
like squeeze to get to us.
Basically.
I'm terrified.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
Worry not. We
It's just a big
need the
dinosaur.
rod, and we can get out of here. And speaking of that rod, we should have a tingle. Do we feel sort of that tingle magnified or any way?
Make a perception check. It's not your action, it's just a reflexive one. If you can pinpoint that tingle. Oh yeah, it's here.
Oh, he hated game.
All right, we don't have any other choice. We have to kill it. There is no other way to do this. I'm sorry. Good luck to all of us. Cast bless -L space 2.
On
And
all
we're
of
going
you.
to
All
cast
right.
a second level bless everyone.
Eh,
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then
Miss Ben,
she is
I need
going-
my bin.
she's going to what do you call this feature again? Steps. And then she's going to sort of jump off of the tub, kick off of it, close her eyes, and let her free fall. And then all of a sudden, oh wait, before I ask that, what's the lighting in this room like?
There is no lighting.
Perfect. Okay, and she's going
Darkness.
to jump off, free fall into a steps of night, and her faith protects her from taking a fall. And then she's going to fly out. If I were to assume she is in this square, 5,
Okay, so-
10.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I'm
ahead.
just reading the ceiling to wall is 50 feet high.
Okay, perfect. 5, 10, 15, 20, and she would like to be about 10 feet above the ground, so I'll just mark it here in a second.
What's your passive
5,
perception?
10, 15, 23.
All right.
15, 20, 25, 30, right over
Wait,
here.
before you go there, because
Okay,
functional
sure thing.
check. Before you go that far, as you were here, because your passive perception is that high, you see this thing behind you.
Oh no!
Oh, there's a pump on the wall.
God.
Oh god.
What?
Ooh, that's
Deja
the thing.
vu! I have been in this place before.
Oh, is that the doohickey from the book that they warned us about?
Yes, it is a cloaker. It's a little bit more mutated than a normal cloaker, being so near to the heart of the chaos. But Fenike, you fly up there, and then you just feel this thing flap behind you. Turn around, you see this cloaker right in your face.
Chekhov's gun has fired.
Wow, why did I use heroism on that
All right.
nerd in the frickin'... I shouldn't have heroism that
All right.
guy.
You and me, big guy. And then she's going to end her turn right there.
Yeah. So you can move over here if you want, but I just
Sure,
wanted
yeah,
to
sure.
let you know it's right there. Alrighty, that
All
brings
right.
us to the monster. Well, thank you for presenting yourself, Alphanike.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a roar as this monster just stunk, over here.
Oh,
And
I haven't
you
noticed,
have this
haven't I?
terrible moment where his neck extends over to look you in the face. And
Oh,
I
think they're
didn't say
flanking.
it's a cozy talking session. And it goes like jump at you.
Finike, why'd you run in? Why'd you...
Alphanike
no
casts a
choice.
balancing spell, goes into melee.
Yeah, 27.
Poor gal.
27,
Yeah.
22, 3. Yeah,
I-
it'll hit.
Okay.
What's that weird thing on the hurdle? Oh, that's the doohickey we need.
Yeah, you're not supposed to see it.
I thought he had like a gun or something in his hand. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like this monster needs another gun. You will
my-
take 19 points of piercing damage and 16 points of poison damage.
Ooh.
Make,
I am. Wait,
make
you
the
are.
con.
Oh,
Get out.
goodness, it hurts.
Wonderful. We're not done yet.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you are
Okay.
smaller than large,
Uh.
you are swallowed.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This
Oh
is
no,
quite
you get to make a DC very high strength save.
This is
Oh,
what
no.
she wanted, right? She wants.
Fudge!
I.
Fudge, Flash of Genius exists!
It does. I'm just. That
No.
ain't saving
Nah.
it. That ain't saving it.
Never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Alphanike, you try to struggle for a moment, and you guys, I am going to be very gruesome from your direction. You see the Hertilot bites into Alphanike, tosses her up, opens his mouth, and goes to jump. And Alphanike, you are blinded and restrained. And also, good for you, you have total cover against all attacks, so the Hertilot will not do his 2 claw attacks. And you go down the gullet. And
Good thinking,
comes-
Alphanike. You can get you can get the staff part from there. You're so
and
smart.
come your turn, you will have to take acid damage. However,
That's fine.
you are in total cover. So that brings us to the cloaker, who will use his turn to make a perception check. Yeah, it does know where you are. You guys see a cloaker like flap over here 5 feet and then 10, push itself over here and then over here, and it will dash and fly over here. But that's all it does. It is Tail's turn.
Oh, now that that thing is right on top of us, Tell is just gonna fly up to like 10 feet to be up level with it, kind of swing around. Could I get flanking on it from here with Arg?
I would say if you use 10 feet of movement, you can squish into the flesh.
Yep, doing it.
Okay.
Yes.
So he kind of flies up, like leans into the wall. So it was 5, 10, 20 feet of movement right there. I've got 50 with the broom. All right.
Oh yeah,
I'll-
let me turn on.
Tell.
Why does Tell have an axe?
Oh, that's his broom. That's the closest broom token I have.
Oh, okay. I got something for you.
You just had to.
Uh,
Everyone here has a broom token. Take our brooms.
Check him out.
Now choose a broom tail.
Choose the room of your choice.
You know,
That's
I
a
really want to
21
mention-
Hell yes.
27.
Absolutely, 21 will 100% hit. 27 takes quite a chunk out of it. His broom for Tell.
It's actually Saren's. It's
Yeah.
on loan.
Oh, nice.
I
Um,
think that's the one that Fudge gave me. Yeah.
and then I'll use 25, 30.
Haha, I remembered, you're a swashbuckler.
Yep. Um,
I remembered I could do nothing about this.
and yeah, I'll end my turn there. I'll say I'm 10 feet off the ground. I'll add that to my.
Yeah, you
here.
do see like this bubbly black acid pool from down there. Alrighty, that was your turn, and it brings us to Saren.
Saren was in the middle of casting Sickening Radiance, but then she stops and assesses the scene. She's thinking really hard. Does she remember whether using teleportation anywhere in the Astral Sea is a big no-no?
You remember it is in the general, area of influence of this Heart of Havoc.
Ah, so here would be affected as well.
Probably stronger than else because this is
We're actually inside the heart.
Yeah, you are actually inside the Heart of Havoc, which I will show you over here. If you zoom out a little bit, and I show you the Heart of Havoc.
Oh, it's probably not a good idea to teleport the giant dragon thing to let get Alphanike out then.
It would,
Alright.
Alphanika would come with it. That you would know because she's
Oh,
inside.
really?
Yeah,
Oh, is that how that works? Okay,
yeah.
good to know.
That's the danger of Swallow. Also.
Okay, good to know. Alright, in that case, she will definitely not teleport it. And she'll just go back to casting Sick anyway, I guess. She thinks really hard and then she's like, whatever. Currently, is the cloaker within 5 feet of her?
If you are
vertically,
5
how high is
feet,
it?
10 feet up. It's being covered by his health bar a bit,
Mhm.
but he's 10 feet up.
Okay, gotcha.
Let me make this thing a bit bigger so you can read it better.
Sure. I'm kind of in between, so I'll just roll 1d2. On the 1, I'm to the left. On the 2, I'm to the right. Alright, she is right here, so she's adjacent to it.
You are rolling in the
Alrighty.
wrong chat.
Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the wrong one. Yep.
Yeah, let me do this. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, you guys are all attached to this thing.
Huh.
Yeah, wait, let me move you. I wanted
Didn't
to
I
move you
disconnect
into...
already?
Let me attach it to Saren, and then, yeah, perfect.
Yeah, like
Unlock the
this.
bathtub itself.
So
Great.
you are on this square. Alphanica, let me
Perfect.
attach you to the monster.
Wow.
Plus attach to Saren. Great. Perfect. Mhm.
Huh. If I had a nickel for every time one of my characters got swallowed up by a huge monster, I'd have 2 nickels. It's funny it happened twice though.
60. Oh, it's actually not as big as I thought. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It could get out, but sure. Alright, Saren will produce a massive sphere of light. And this dull amber radiance begins to sparkle through the area. Pew. Alright.
Very nice.
Now, point of order. This is kind of interesting. She can't see Alphanike.
Oh.
So if Alphanike gets spit back up, things will happen.
However, Alphanike is in total cover.
Yes,
Yeah.
she is. So currently she is not actually being harmed by the light. So it's kind of like, oh, if she gets out, then that's a win-win, right? That's kind of a, it's a win-lose, but whatever.
The border of infinity.
Yeah, so that's, yeah, that'll be Saren's turn. And she will ride the bathtub so that she's, oop, let me unattach Alphanike.
It doesn't work. It just do your turn. I'll get Alphanike attached to this
Sounds good.
monster.
Yeah, Saren will go ahead and circle the cloaker that she's adjacent next to, so that she is directly above it. And end her turn.
Alright. Well, I would say normally any monster would get out, but I made an int check with this monster and rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
Which brings his intelligence check to 16. Which means he knows at least that you are doing this, but he doesn't know what this thing does, so he is going to use his entire movement of climbing speed of 50 to rush towards you, which means he goes like 10, 15, and then pushes through. I will say this takes another 15 because he's that large.
Squeeze rolls. Let's go.
I like how the one next to it is like that bigger, and he's like, no, this one.
No, this is the direct route. So he gets over here with his legendary action. Alrighty,
cool.
Ark.
Hey, gang. The stars are getting a little dim tonight. Can I reach mutated cloaker from here on the floor?
No, he is 10 feet up, and you are a small creature.
That means he can't hit me, correct? Unless-
That means you are not within 5 feet and you can move, yes.
He might have 10 feet of reach, though.
Let me check. You can move, and I will see what happens.
Hey, gang.
Okay, I'll be fair, he does not have 10 feet reach.
Okay. So he'll let the flying people deal with the flying stuff, and he's gonna 1v1 this Hurtalod.
No.
And just like, he's just gonna climb up it.
Yes.
Because it's bigger than him, he will go underneath it. Hey, DM, can I take half cover from his own body?
No.
I love it.
High or low?
Hi.
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Damn.
So Argus, because Argus is small, so this thing's 4 sizes larger. So he's gonna try and stay directly underneath the stomach and just start stabbing up, trying to get Alphanike out of there. And that
Oh, wow.
that is all we got. We're gonna bonk this critter.
Let's go.
That's a crit.
That's a wonderful
Wow.
crit.
So we
I
add
gotta feel this tonight. Very nice.
2d8. I don't think Arcane Jolt crits. I don't think so, because it's after the crit.
Or dice.
It does.
If
Okay,
you,
then we're gonna
just pull it up. Yeah, it takes 2 extra, so it's on the same. So yes, I would say it crits because I feel like you guys need it.
Okay, so we add 2d8 from the Radiance.
And then 46 force. Mm-hmm.
That'll be 10 plus
26.
20. Yeah, 10 plus 1 plus 9. Wait. I shouldn't have done 46. It's only 2d6 because I did roll a 6 and a 3 on the 9.
No, it's 46 because Arcane Jolt adds 2d6. You critted, so it adds
Yeah,
46.
but that was the Arcane Jolt, the first roll on the usage. It says 9. I'm sorry, I'm being pedantic because there was more damage in the original damager.
Fine.
So it would be 3 plus 9, 6 plus 9, or so. So it would be, I don't
15.
know. Yeah, something. Math. Math is good now. Yeah, we need to make snippets now.
32.
That's the first hit. As
Damn.
this smite hits it right in the belly, and then we'll. Oh, and I didn't even add bless to that. We will hit again with this new hammer. Wait, is this doing +1?
No, it's not automatic. You have to add bless.
Yeah, it should be.
And it is doing the +1 already.
Yeah, 30 will hit.
And then we add 1d8, and we're not gonna Arcane Jolt on that because I think that's our only source of healing. 13 damage on the second one.
Okay.
Yes, he crawls underneath it and just wham right inside underneath it in the
That
sensitive.
is a lot of damage in one turn, and you just wham wham. You do see every time you hit on the inside of Anika, you do see feel this impact. However, Arc, you do see as you hit it so hard in the gullet section, it goes like, but it keeps Alphanika up. I've not yet reached the damage threshold.
I'll be in the middle of it, but Alf's there, so
Yeah, just be there.
yeah. And bonus action, I call for Ben. He does not hear. that's
Aw.
all we do.
Aw,
Well,
That's
that's sad.
very sad.
That's all we
Mm.
got. EOT.
Alrighty.
That's even sadder than Alpha Mickey being eaten.
Yeah, it comes back to Alphanika's turn. So Alphanika, you will take
Alright.
17 acid damage from being in its gullet.
She will cast Absorb Elements.
Wonderful.
Does it do that?
Nice.
And then I need to roll a 1d20 for something else. And I believe I don't get a save on this, right? Stomach
No,
stomach
it just
effect.
happened. And so, it's not.
Aren't you
minus.
blessed?
There's no saving throw attached to this, unfortunately.
No, there's
Hmm.
no.
It
But
seems-
you take 8 because of absorb element.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, that's hot. Okay. She would like to try and oh wait, do I still need to make a con save? I still do. Okay.
Yeah, you still do.
Save con ADV. And I have blessed.
Perfect.
But yeah, okay. And she would like to try. She figured out earlier that the rod was inside this thing, but doesn't know exactly where. Now that she is inside this thing, even though she is blind, she would like to use the tingle to feel for the rod.
Ah, very smart. You know what? Because of the tingle and because of your blind, I just say that would be your action, but you can roll straight.
That's fair.
With blurs.
Bless is not for
Perception?
skill checks. Perception, yes.
Oh, that's right. It's only for attack
Okay,
and save.
perfect.
Oh my god,
31.
you start to feel around, and because everything in its gullet, it's kind of squishy and mushy, and as it's been eating this flesh for a bit, your hand lands on something hard and actually of a of the size that you know because of that rod, and you hold something metallic in your hand. You the one hand that you use to find it is also the hand with the mark, and you as you touch it you feel it's not even a tingle anymore, it is a jolt that goes through you.
And
You
as
know
she
you
sort of
have
like
found
feels this jolt.
it.
Hmm?
You
Oh,
have found it.
yes. All right, and then she'll sort of like, almost as though she might think it's sentient. She will speak in the darkness and acid that she is in, and she will speak aloud. I have found you. Your brother helped me commune with my god. What can you do for me? And
Meanwhile,
then she could probably do nothing more, so she'll just return.
as soon as you have that thought, telepathically, Sarah will in your mind, "Hey, Alphanike, how's it going in there?" We're still
Oh,
telepathically
it's great.
talking.
All right, you can all speak with each other.
Right. Oh yeah, guys, I found the thingy. I'm gonna try and use it to get myself out of here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Alfie, I would like you to make a religion check.
Uh-oh. Rel.
And tell me
23?
what
Oh
you...
my goodness.
Wonderful. You feel as the rod replies to you because you have attuned to the previous rod before. You feel a willingness to help, and it's not attuned to you, and it lets you know that yes, there is a spell you can cast with it. I'm gonna DM you this spell.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
What in the world? Would she know what this does, or she doesn't know?
I would say yeah, you would know. You have an inkling of what it might do. Alrighty, with that,
Okay,
we
okay,
come to the Hertilot's turn, which means con save, right?
Yeah.
20.
All right, that is a success.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, Alfie is in its gullet, so it thinks it needs to eat something else. So it goes like, it's not really smart, so it just goes like over here, so it can see Ark and go chomp on Ark.
Hey. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you will
I'm sorry,
take.
did you say 30?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's not a crit, so that means
Hey guys, you guys roll the same numbers.
true though. True though.
It's 15 points of piercing damage and 20 poison damage, and I need you to make a strength save.
Wait a second. I am resistant to poison,
Wonderful, then it's only 10.
so it's 15 minus plus 10, so 25.
And I need you to make a strength save.
No.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
We have Flash of Genius. We have Build for Success.
We
And
have
less.
bless.
Roll it. Hey.
Hey, you saved!
You
You- You saved actually. As it tries to
Damn.
swallow you, you just go like no, and then
I'd like to imagine we're like in a bouncy castle, and every time the creature moves, like Ard sinks down and it snaps over it. Oh god. Yeah, this is
Wonderful,
bouncy.
you are not swallowed. Which does mean it gets to attack you with its claws.
Oh, yay!
Oh wait, it hit me, right?
Yeah, it did hit you.
Oh, never mind. I'll wait for. Nah, I have the reaction shove it 15 feet away, but that doesn't do anything.
Does it have a size restraint to it?
There's no size restraint to it. That's why it's really
Ooh,
cool.
that would be really cool.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Yeah, we'll see what these claws do. Yeah.
Okay, so both will hit you.
For what?
Uh,
I mean,
beautiful.
what was the damage? Can I shield? Oh, no.
I will tell you, both of them will hit you. You choose if you want to shield or not.
It's just poison damage. We're good. We're not concentrating.
Okay.
What a flex. We're not concentrating.
It is
How about,
18.
for the first hit, I will reaction shove it away so its multi attack doesn't hit me. Because I don't think you. Can you move and hit someone else or no?
Well, he can just move back and hit you again.
Okay, then we won't do that. I thought. Okay.
It is 18 points of slashing for the first hit and 11 for the second. So 29 in total. Should have shielded, huh? Alrighty, that is its turn. It is this thing's turn. Well, this thing will turn around and make a con save first.
Yes.
It's a fail.
All right. It will take
20
20
radiant,
points.
very nice.
Yes.
Alright. It will turn around and you can see that its tail is going to swipe at you.
Yeah.
It would hit.
All right. Let's see.
You wanna do
Mm,
something?
I guess Alpha Nikki is in there, and she'll be hit by the sickening radiance anyway. She'll just take it.
Uh-oh. Alright.
Actually, wait. Does she know anything about cloakers? Did the book say whether or not they were poisonous or anything like that?
Yes, they are.
They are poisonous. All right. So could it paralyze her or something like that? Like the Grells?
Not in the book.
Oh, just poison damage.
But it's a
Okay,
lot
what
of
do I
poison damage.
have?
Reaction.
Don't do it.
Oh well, you don't.
A fourth
Do you
level
want
shield.
to burn
Sure.
a 4th level 4 shield?
You know what? Sure, why not? It's kind of funny.
That's a flex.
Oh boy.
Oh, desperate measures. Alright, with shield, as you're like, and then you input so much
Yeah.
power into it, the shield just bam, slaps it away, and as it does, it turns around, it slaps you again, and it just meets the shield and everything, and you have successfully not taken damage.
Wow, I should have done that.
That was an option?
I feel like this would have been useful is the thing that Ark says the most. Wonderful. That brings us to Tail.
All right. Oh boy, I don't like where things are lined up here at the moment. Tell is going to.
Get me out of here, and I can get us out of here.
Maybe I should have been swallowed.
What? What does that mean?
Where did that
Seeing
come from?
seeing how these things are in close proximity, Tell is going to do a bit of a flyby here. He's going to be. He's going to kind of fly up so that Arg is not in range for this. He's going to fly up to like 20 feet off the ground. He's going to fly like here, so he's kind of almost in between the Cloaker and the Hurtalot. And then what Arg will see, it looks like he's got his like rapier out. It looks like he's gonna like dive bomb them. And then at the last second he pulls up and he disappears. And he reappears over here, having thunderstepped away.
That's pretty cool.
That's so cool. I also totally messed up his damage.
What is that damage roll? Oh my god, that was so cool for a whole lot of absolutely nothing.
Oh.
Jesus.
Oh no. Sorry.
Oh man. Oh wow.
Oh dear.
I feel like Game 3 is
Uh-oh.
betraying us. Hey, he failed. And the cloaker fails also. So they will both
You could have
take.
taken me with you, Tal. No.
Then you would have got the damage.
No, it says you can just take them away with you at the bottom.
Oh, it does.
Wait.
Can we retcon that I swung down and got him? I didn't realize that.
Yeah. We can.
Get me out of here.
All right, yeah.
Get
So
me
I
out of here.
yanked him. We can go 90 feet. So we're here now.
All right. That's cool. That is cool.
Spells that damage. I cannot believe I rolled a 6 on 3d10.
The creature must be within 5 feet of you when you cast a spell, and there must be an unoccupied space. It doesn't say you have to see the creature. Does Alpha negate work?
No, because Alphanica is not within 5 feet of tail.
That's good.
But yeah, you can definitely get Arc out of there.
By the way, GM, does this count as teleportation?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You teleport yourself now! Oh no!
Oh
Hey, Tail, I
no.
need you to tell
God
me
damn it.
Oh
what.
hell.
Thank you for telling me.
Put me back! Put me back! I forgot! No, put me back!
Ma'am,
Tail,
I would love to be able to see your face right now.
It's about as red
Yeah,
as the health bars on the creatures.
I would like
Oh my god.
everybody. Well, let me see. So tell me exactly where you would have cast the spell, because that's where the portal shows up.
Right there.
Right.
Okay, then and it will the portal will. The cool fun thing is because you actually do teleport further away than the portal's area of effect. It's these people
Does it
here.
affect you?
This is so.
No.
Oh,
It's so
that's
weird.
so
God.
funny.
God. I can just see it now. The crew on the other ship is having a nice meal. The two green people and the druid, and then just plop right in front of them this giant creature.
I cannot believe this can happen.
Oh,
This is.
that's
Let me read
beautiful.
this.
Oh,
Let me
that's
read
just
this area
wonderful.
again. If teleportation is disabled or stronger here, because why did they not account for it?
Oh, this is just beautiful.
No, it still works. So I will need Sarah and the two monsters to each make con saves.
Saren is
By the way,
30
guys,
feet
I just want to
away.
point out that more the party has now cast teleportation in this no teleportation zone than not.
Bill has exactly 2 teleportation spells, Misty Step and Thunder Step, and he's used one of them now.
Nice.
Do you have silvery, Saren? Or
All right, I have the list. So, Saren, you actually save, so you are not being teleported away.
Okay, cool.
Oh no!
Does Alpha Nike plus the entire Hurlod get moved away?
No, because Tail rolled this, rolled the dice. I would like Tail to roll a d6, please.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh, the horror.
Just 2.
Oh, the captain isn't even there to deal with it.
All right, you see as this portal shows up, and and Sarah, you go like, no! This creature doesn't really bother much because it's just so resilient. However, this thing gets sucked in and disappears.
Yeah.
Oh
Hey.
god. Okay, of the
Yeah.
things that could have happened, I'm most okay with that.
Let me see where it goes to.
Saren looks over at you and gives you the up nod. You did good, buddy.
No. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god.
No, where
Uh,
did you lead?
Not your problem
Meanwhile,
anymore.
Redroot,
Turn
not
now.
our problem.
Redroot is having a great day. Until
Someone
all
else-
of a sudden,
Oh,
Someone
no.
else has a really, really shitty day now.
We hear
Oh,
we hear our angel lady screaming upstairs. What the?
No, it's not there. It's somewhere else.
It's probably the tree.
Can Arc Arcana check at the guess?
I definitely thought it was. Wait, can Zeren see through the portal?
Yeah, you do. You see a very you know what? Make a perception check.
Yeah. Arc,
Oh
like
my
Arcana
God.
check. Oh,
That's a 14.
You don't see much except it's definitely the inside of a ship, and the area looks
Guys,
vaguely familiar, or
remember
actually
our
looks
angel?
quite
Roots?
familiar.
Roots or no roots?
No roots, a lot of dead
No.
god flesh, 2 staircases, a lot of fireball
No.
damage, Mark.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Remember
And
our
you see
angelic
it-
patron?
And you see in the like a flash before she runs away is a cute little halfling with a plate of food.
This is amazing because our angelic patron was exactly saying to us, "I'm the last line of defense for
Last
all the rest of my
line.
crew."
And
Holy
so it is in the Stern Castle. It's in the Stern Castle section where you battled the Slot. So
Yep,
right
it sure
outside
is.
Figaro's door.
hey, Vigoro is burritoed right now. He's. Is Vigoro gonna have to cover for my
He's
burrito?
restrained.
I mean, it's been a few hours since we left. Hopefully, they all short rested and have some resources back with which to fight this thing.
Yeah. You also the terrible part is you do see Sirit, the cute halfling with a plate of food, dropping it, running away.
Yeah.
The good thing
Oh.
is you also do know that the Stern Castle is populated by at least a druid, a blink dog, 2 Yankee knights, and Sirit, and an
We're gonna come
assassin.
back, and they're all gonna be dead.
Alrighty, good turn, Tal. Good turn. Let me roll if the portal stays or not.
God.
Nope. Goodbye.
All of that
Fantastic work.
for
Fantastic
6
work.
thunder damage.
Hey,
Six thunder.
technically, you've removed 1 enemy from the board, so.
This is true, I guess.
Technically, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey, we set it
God.
up. We
portal
made one fight harder. We made one fight easier. Hey, all in
this
balance.
portal mechanic. Alrighty,
Glad that you teleported that thing somewhere away and not in anyone's way.
Tell's
I
just
think
Tell has a bit of a look of shock on his face at the moment, and kind
You
of
know
like
what?
realizing what may have just happened.
Tel, I will give you inspiration for this because this is awesome.
That was great.
I already have inspiration. I can't get another one.
Why don't you use it? Alright, then.
I haven't needed to.
hey, I'm feeling as inspired, DM.
Oh, okay,
Do you
sure.
want inspiration?
Alright.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
this was my plan with the Dimension Door 7 charges. Use it on the floating guy. Hope it teleports it to the tree, because the tree's like big. I assume it's tanky. I don't know what trees do. Or it can just, yeah.
Alrighty. That was Tel's turn. It's now your turn, Saren. The
Yeah.
cloaker is gone. It's just the head.
Ooh, actually, sorry. I do still have a bonus action. You're good. I am just going to Hexblade's Curse the hurt a lot.
Okay,
Nice.
good choice. Good choice.
My man. Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Chaotic combat. It's off and you can get it.
And that'll be easy.
I love. Yeah, all of our characters can fly and have teleportation. This won't hurt us. This is a good.
Totally good area for this. Alrighty. Now it's Saren's turn.
All right. Saren will glance at this creature, look at its sternum, and then switch her finger and cast Magic Missile.
Very nice. Is that 72? Oh, right.
That
we
is-
talked about.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Release her, please.
I messed up this thing's hell, so we just gotta stay with it. However, as it goes into it, it black spits Alphanike out. Alphanike, you do come out with your Iron Stone.
Oh, DM, can you roll like a 1d8 for where she actually plops out? Because she might not take damage from the AoE.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm
about
gonna
that.
let Alphanika decide her own fate. So, Rem, why don't you roll it?
I don't know.
Okay, let's do this.
Don't worry,
I,
it's only
is it an
30
8
damage.
or
So it's 1d8, and or what you roll is the direction it spits you out into.
You're looking for an
Alright.
8 or a 1. Never mind.
3?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you land right there.
All right.
Oh,
The
I
good
think
news is you have
oh the
bless.
light it turns. Yeah.
Saren, you can drop this spell anytime.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So,
Uh-huh, yeah.
Alphanika
Sure
makes
thing.
that save when it comes to her turn, right?
Yes, she'll drop
It's-
the spell. Yeah.
No, it's. I think
but
it-
also
I
when your
think-
creature enters the radius. So
I
yes,
think,
she'll
I
drop the
think
spell.
she. I think she has to take it because it says radiance for the first time. At the very
Yes, she'll drop the spell so that it will not affect her.
Okay, so you were waiting to see where this thing spits Alphanika out, and that's when you drop it. Alright,
Mhm.
good news, Alphanika's out. Bad news, she is in a Elitos way. So, very nice. Which means it brings us to, it's still your turn, I believe.
Yeah, do you bonus action?
Yes, Siren is currently still adjacent to this creature, if I understand correctly.
Yes, you would be.
Yeah. She will drift to the opposite side as Alpha Nikkei is currently on, so that if desired, someone could flank from over here.
It's too big to be
It's too
flanked.
big to flank, yeah.
Ah, gotcha.
It's
Sure,
in my
sure,
games,
just-
it's like 2 sizes larger than, no more than 2 sizes larger than you. So.
Gotcha. Alright, in that case, she'll just hover over to the entryway and end her turn.
Alright, Arik.
Yep.
Good job, Tell. You got rid of that one. What spell was that that completely disintegrated that creature?
I fear that my misguided use of Thunderstep may have made somebody's day a lot worse.
Well, good thing they aren't
Oh,
us.
no.
Mark's gonna. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Whang.
Do you have enough movement?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Yeah, but it's difficult to rank.
It's all difficult
Oh,
terrain.
it's different. Oh, it is difficult. Oh. In that case, 5. Oh, wait. Squish 10. Squish 20. Squish
Oh.
30.
Yep.
Ah.
Please don't be another cloak around that corner.
Nah.
No, Alphanika
Nah.
would have seen it.
Nah. I guess we're gonna firebolt. Pew.
Good thing we are.
What?
At your level, I mean, we have seen a 30 on Firebolt before, so. A 16! Very nice. Doesn't do much, but it does burn its skin a little bit. That magic missile, my god.
Mm.
Squish, squish, squish. And, bonus action. I'm gonna chug the potion that I bought from Hell, or wherever that place was, like, session 2 or 3.
Ah! Yes, you did buy a potion from Shadowfell.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a normal potion, but anything helps right now.
You know, I'm looking at Hurt a lot, and it sounds like Hurt a lot.
Yeah, it's hurting a lot. It's just a normal potion, I think, right?
Yeah, it's a normal one, I think. It's 2d4 plus 2. Hey, max heal.
Nice.
Nice.
And you'll toss the bottle right in front of him and watch it squish. Yeah. EOT.
Alright, now I've got its health back. Alright, Alphanike, I'm gonna adjust this thing's health, really quick.
Certainly.
Oh, good. It went down, not up.
Yeah.
Oh, and it went up.
Yeah, it's I messed up.
Regenerating?
I realized I put it somewhere and I couldn't find it. Anyway, it's Alphanike's turn.
Fun. Uh, so we were all speaking in telepathic bond, right? She knows that someone was sent over. Um,
I do like to think that Tell is definitely like, ah, in his mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It tells like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
okay, gotcha. Um, could she make some sort of a check to know if the spell hidden within this rod would activate this thing? The nature of teleportation.
Do you want to
spells in this
spend your
space.
round to do it, or do you want to just make a quick Arcana check, but not use your action?
Just a quick Arcana check. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Then the DC will be higher.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll do what do you call this? She will do her wild magic thing, Tides of Chaos, to get advantage on this. I'll burn that
Very
resource
nice.
in a second. A Tides. Oh wait, hold on. Let me do the
Wait, when the heck did you become a wild magic sorcerer?
Arcana.
What the hell? I thought you were full Twilight. What is this build?
EDV. 18.
18. You would know it would still be considered teleportation.
Mm. Okay, understood. And
Hey,
then we are
that's-
going to use our action.
That's
Mhm.
probably how the ship crashed.
Yeah, as you guys see, she thinks really hard, and all of a sudden, for some reason, her face just sort of like starts like glitching into 2 and 3 as she strains her brain. She's like, "Never mind, screw this. I will not tolerate further failure. I will not tolerate further tragedy. You will die here, and you will not cause any more harm." And then she's going to Twilight Sanctuary.
Hey!
Yeah.
Alphanike, you said something really cool, but that wasn't an offensive spell.
All right.
Wait
30
for the max
radius,
level inflict wounds now.
right? And then
Is Twilight Sanctuary
Uh,
a bonus action or action? I forget.
It says
Action.
action.
Action. Okay.
plus 11. Okay. And then she'll end her turn right there. And generate that much temp HP for herself. 12
Hey.
temp HP.
Wonderful.
And then you guys see, for the first time, probably you guys see this, all of a sudden, a avatar of this mechanical entity of multiple arms sort of appears. But other than that, it's just an entity with mechanical arms, and it doesn't really present any other identifying features. So yeah, it's like a robot with multiple arms.
Alright. So this is your Twilight Sanctuary.
And she will EOT right there.
Alrighty. In that case, it is oh, I forgot to do its legendary action. Anyway, it's going to chomp on you because yeah.
Alright?
No, she's half digested. She's even more tasty.
Oh my god,
Oh.
it doesn't hit.
Yay!
I rolled a nat 1.
Hey!
In that case,
Yeah.
it has 2 claw attack. It will dish 1 to you, 1 to Saren. To you, Alpha Nika, what's your AC? Yeah, that will hit.
22, but I could shield with, if it'll hit, she'll shield.
It would heal. Oh, okay.
Cast shield, and I would like to remind
Yeah.
that it is...
You will have to do.
Yeah, okay.
You will have to do the wild magic search.
Alright, so how do I do that? Walk me through this. I don't know the command.
It's a search, and then it will ask you roll or force.
Sorry?
Oh my god.
Just do a search, and then I'll tell you which one to press.
Isn't there like
Okay.
a surge where you teleport at the end of each
What?
of your turns?
1? Okay.
She's already doing that!
Mid... Wow! Oh my god! Oh, this is so sad. That's my final slot. That's fine. And all of a sudden, she just starts getting really loud.
Alright, the second hit comes towards Saren. It would also hit.
Ow, I appear to be wounded.
You take it or you shield.
Oh, she'll take it.
Okay. That is 16 points of slashing damage.
Wait. Whoops.
No,
Uh,
not that much.
Not that
no,
much.
not that much.
How much were you before?
She just
Let's
died.
see.
Oh my
Instantly
god.
dead.
I was at,
Instant
like,
dead.
56, I think. Something like that. I'll go back and check.
Yeah, go back and check and get it done, but
Whoops.
you're not instantly dead.
Yeah.
Swatted from the sky. Oh my god.
Alrighty. Okay. Let's see. That would conclude its turn. It's you. You're up, Tail. Don't cast on the step.
I will not be casting Thunderstep again.
That'd be cool.
Al is going to.
I think he might have. Yes.
Yeah. Al's just gonna fly over on his broom and give it a little jab. I am actually going to. Yeah. On my way over, I will cast Spirit Shroud.
Oh.
I will be doing
An extra D8.
Yes, of Radiant.
Nice.
I will select Radiant. All right, and I will give this guy a little stab here. Hey. Here. Snake. Curse. Bless. Oh my god, so many snippets. Shroud. Blade, snake, curse, bless, shroud, that's everything. It's a oh my god. It's only a 13.
No.
You have inspiration.
way.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm
my
gonna use
God.
that
Yeah,
inspiration. I'm using that inspiration. R1D20. Please, for the love of God. That is a crit.
Yo,
Oh shit! Yeah, roll
Hey.
double your dice. My
All right,
god.
okay, so here's the sneak. Here's the doubled sneak attack dice. Oh Jesus. I need.
So you need
2d8. Yeah, here. Let me count.
2d8 from Booming Blade.
I need 2d8 from Booming Blade, 1d8 from the Rapier,
And 1d8 from Spiritual, so another 48.
I need 4 more d8. R4d8. Another 24.
oh my goodness.
So 41, 13,
Holy
and 24.
crud.
Is that right?
Yep. It's 41 and
Mhm. So
yeah,
78.
41, 13, 24, so 78 damage.
Oh my
Mm.
god.
Tell you basically cast spiritual. How does it look like? Because it's technically spirits that show up.
So I I don't know. Because
Alright.
I think I'd have to leave that up to you, DM.
Alright, then I shall storytell something. As you go up there, I will put it so it's very,
Ooh, here
very
you go.
hurt.
Here you go. I think previously it's looked like just kind of like sort of your typical like human knight type,
Mhm.
like armored knights type thing because of his royal background. But I'm wondering if perhaps after the recent change in his arcane amulet, if they have changed.
They have. You. So you basically whoosh, go through it, and as you cast this spell on the way for Ark, it looks like somewhere coming out of nowhere are spectrals hunting him. Not even guiding him but hunting him, and as they come through, they seem to go through a transformation from some sort of evilish undead, because you did cast radiant damage, to change into handsome humans who might bear a resemblance to Tell, as they both start to guide your hand towards the thing, and your rapier stuck into its flesh, and then all that energy disperses outwards, and you can see a whole chunk flies off. This thing roars in pain, and this entire heart beats and shakes. Until you look around to the left of you, you see a face that you have not seen for a very long time. You see to the right, and you see another face whose eyes are lingering on your sword, seemingly upset.
So I recognize the face on the left. Do I recognize the face on the right?
You recognize both of them.
Oh boy. Okay. Tell a little startled, but kind of shakes his head, knowing that he's in a fight and now is not the time to have those kinds of thoughts. He will continue his flyby, use his swashbuckler to move. I used 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I've got 50 with the broom, and then I'll end my turn there.
Alrighty, with that, as you fly by away, you shake yourself out of it, you realize those faces bear less resemblance now. They return to these spirits that that have some sort of like necrotic vibe. Like, imagine they are radiant spirits with very edgy gear.
Fair.
Alrighty.
Do I get healing from Alpha Nike being in your...
That would be temporary hit points when you end your turn.
Nice.
About that.
16 temp, alright.
Alrighty. So let me see the damage total, because what's 77 minus 61?
Wait,
It's taken a total
Yo.
of 217 damage.
Alright.
Weird. Yeah, that's a max level magic missile, and a crit from a rogue, and a crit from a divine smite. Air quotes.
Alright. It is very hurt.
Ben!
It brings us to Saren's turn.
It is.
Saren is currently telepathically communicating with Inda and saying, Inda, please go up. One of the creatures has escaped your crew. The other, she'll turn to the creature and cast a magic missile.
Of course.
Q. That is 63 points of force damage.
Alright.
my
As-
god.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it was a mistake. But okay, with that, I mean, it's a 5th level, but we might have to rethink this, because this is a bit. This is like 9th level spell damage.
That is disintegrate level, yeah.
Yeah. So, but however, for today, empowered by the chaotic magic of this dead god, how do you want to do this?
Yeah, so Saren says the other, and then points out her finger, and a single dart of force slices through the center of her chest, and then you watch as it just kind of falls over. Has been disposed of. And then she drifts merrily away in her bathtub.
As you before you drip away, I would like you to make a con save, as soon as it dies, its body starts to dissolve and fumes start to rise from this entire place. From here, from back here. You
Alright,
save,
that
you're
is a
not poisoned.
26. Okay.
All of us making them?
Yes. But it's like
Okay.
Saren and Elfie gets hit by it first. It's just a poison condition though.
Bless.
Oh, the
You also get
condition?
to add bless if you're having a trouble.
Yeah. Bless tell.
So 17 total.
17? Then
Yeah.
none of you is poisoned.
And then
It just saves.
are we still in combat or out of initiative?
As you wait for a second, you still hear the thump thump of this heart, but there are no more creatures coming for you, and we are out of combat.
Yeah, Siren is making a mad dash to try to get to the other one.
Yeah, Tell's gonna like zip down and pick up Arg, and then on the broom, and then zip out.
You do know it takes 2.5 hours to fly over there.
Hey, gang, do you
Oh,
want to do
that's
Which
some?
means we
right.
shouldn't be lollygagging.
Hey, I have
Yeah,
7
it's not just
charges of
upstairs.
RNG gamble. Teleport us right there.
Fuck it.
Do it,
Let's
Ark.
do it.
Do it
The
hard.
issue is,
We don't have
everyone.
any other option.
If Args could, DM, could Arg spend like 10 minutes trying to calibrate this portal so it teleports all of us?
No.
Okay, because it doesn't. It sends everyone into an individual place. So once it's cast, you might get left behind in like the tree room.
You want to gamble?
Not a good gamble.
I would say I will set the DC at very hard at 25. If you can get a 25 Arcana alone, you can make it that you all teleport to the same place.
25
And you have to do it.
Arcana.
You have to do it each time you try to teleport.
I'll give you guidance.
Let me think. 25. Let's leave the heart first. Unless there's anything left in this heart of loot. Nah, we
have
can't loot.
the rod. We must.
You are also
go
all poisoned,
now.
by the way. Oh no, none of you are poisoned. You
Yeah.
all saved.
We should
Yeah, let's get out of this heart first.
exfil urgently.
Yeah, Arg will hop on the broom and start calibrating his device, thinking. Click, 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 click. Oh, 25 Arcana. Oh, good golly.
I think. Okay, let me just put her.
As you go up there, you do see the door is still open. You can see in the distance, just zooming towards the other ship.
Is she far away enough where I could shout at her to teleport with us, or she? Yeah, she's gone.
I would say
Ah,
with
shit.
the time to get out of the heart, she is out of shouting distance, but you can still see her in the distance.
Well, hopefully we'll beat her there.
Yeah.
Arg's gonna start get rummaging through the toolbox to make this thing. Da 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 da. Yeah, he's like,
Guidance. Siren will assist if she can.
yeah. I assume this is not. There's no way to get advantage on this, correct?
If you have some way to give yourself advantage, you can, but this is your check.
You do have Flash of Genius.
I do have Flash of Genius, and Guidance, and Built for Success. We have buffs and Bless. Do we still have Bless?
Bless is
Actually,
only
Bless does
for
not
saves.
improve.
Yeah,
checks.
I'd say this would be like this would take time for Arg to actually calculate this doohickey. Click, click, click.
You want to make that save? Make that check.
Yes, I'm doing it now. Arcana.
Here we go, gang.
Okay. This is without the Flash and without the Built for Success. Hey, gang.
All right. You can
Alright.
make sure that all 4 of you teleport to the same place.
He's gonna do it like in her cabin so stuff gets teleported with us. Yes. He uses the device. Oh god, I forgot the name of the device. Where's this thing? Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. There it is. There we go.
Alrighty. So you are using it to do vortex warp?
Yes, Vortex Warp.
Yeah, you can vortex warp like a random person 5 feet away. However, the portal does show up, and now I need you to roll that 1d6.
Hey.
Well, you know it's not the same number that you wrote last time. That was wrote last time.
This is a new number, I think. Where's it gonna send us, gang?
Which means I need to find that table. Where is it?
I really wish I could enhance your intelligence right now.
God, I'm gonna assume Cruel's in the bathtub snoozing or something,
Wait.
right?
Does
Alright.
Alpha Nikki have enhanceability?
I don't have the magic to cast it anymore, Saren.
Whoa, alright.
So
Oh.
sassy.
Alrighty.
That
With
might be
that,
the first time Alpha Nikki has ever snapped at me.
Elf has the wild
I-
magic of yell.
I didn't mean.
let me see. You show up here.
Where?
We're back here.
Oh no!
You are
Is this the
underneath the
tree?
tree. Yeah, underneath
Now
the
this is
tree.
a shorter flight back to the ship than where we were, but
That
Everybody will be dead by the time we get back there. Cast it again, Arg.
cast it again.
Another Arcana check, correct?
Yes.
I just grabbed it
Okay.
from Arg and I cast it. Does that cut the turn? Do we skip around initiative if someone else grabs it and casts it?
Are we still on initiative or no? I
No.
assumed it's been like 10 minutes, and I'm gonna say it's taking like 5 to 10 minutes for Arg to like calculate
Calibrate
this
it.
stuff. So this is taking time that we could
Oh,
be spending.
this? Oh.
Yeah, this is because this is Arg's
Alright.
literally fighting against chaos right now.
Okay,
One moment, please. Click, click, click.
Is the
click.
problem with...
It will take at
Mhm.
least a minute to calibrate this portal thing. It is not 10 minutes ritual. It's a minute.
Okay. So you guys have like a minute to do
Uh,
something while Arg is calibrating.
would it be possible to just cast a voice warp and hope for the right place?
The thing is
If-
that
If we do
That-
that, everyone gets sent somewhere else, and then they
Yeah.
don't have the
Hmm.
device. Okay.
if Ark
Okay,
does it,
gotcha.
or he the only thing he ensures is that all 4 of you gets to teleport to the same place.
Okay. Here's this
Gotcha.
one
Okay.
again. Oh goodness gracious. I'm gonna build for success in Flash, and that will guarantee get me to there.
How much does it add?
Flash gives it +5, so it's 24, and build
Four.
for success.
Text is at least one.
There's at least one.
So yeah.
Yes.
Not one.
Our portal shows up.
During that 1
Alright.
minute, we had to wait 1 minute, right?
Uh huh.
During that, do we still have is enhanceability concentration?
It is.
It is.
Okay, never mind. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Yep, yep.
D6.
Bonk.
Hey, that's a new number. I don't know where this goes, gang.
What was the number last time?
3.
I
It was
think
supposed to be 2.
it's like
2
one or
is
two.
2 is the one that I rolled initially to send the cloaker.
It's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
So we want to.
So as
want-
you all get sucked into the portal, you feel that whirling, and no idea where you showed up. And
We're just upstairs.
you are actually, in fact, upstairs. You hear screaming,
That's
shouting
literally
from
it.
downstairs.
Oh my god.
Oh, that one worked. Okay, run.
Gatel
Immediately.
just goes like hops off the broom and just goes sprinting downstairs.
Yeah, we don't need to actually
fine.
roll this combat because by the time you come up, you see Zastra is like lying on the floor, still half alive. This druid is in the corner, desperately trying to heal people up, and so is Sirid. So these two are fighting purely by the power of the healer, trying to get them up and up and up again. With your arrival, you can easily depose of this one because it is
Hey, I want to
It
fight. I want to fight.
sure, if you want to fight, let's roll it.
Yeah.
Yes, this is a cool creature. That I think this is a cool fight.
I will say it rolled now not 20 on initiative.
See any- Oh,
You
no.
wanted to fight, so
That's
here we
fair.
go.
That's
That's
fine.
fair.
Yes.
This
But
is
then
a,
you have Tell with 27.
This is too cool a monster to just say it dies.
Okay, Tell, I will let you know it has been less than 10 minutes, so Spirit Shroud's still up. You are still dealing with the spirits around you.
Ooh, all right, yeah. If Tell's first, he's just going to like do like the like he's gonna like jump down, kind of. I need to get rid of my broom. And like hero to the rescue sort of like leap over Zastra and just like stab at this thing.
All right. You hear Lyson go, ah! And then we're like, oh, it's you.
Where's the spirit doggy?
Spirit Doggy is hiding.
Good boy.
Would I have advantage with the folks that came down the other stairs?
Yeah, I would say so. Imagine these are like 6 people trying to catch a single bat in a room.
23 for 31.
This thing is flapping around, smacking.
Oh my god, that's a lot of damage.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Alrighty. Then Elfinike.
Hold the dead! Die! Die! Oh, I'm no longer screaming anymore because it only lasts for a minute. Die! Die! Die!
It failed and takes, boy, 23 damage. Why are we even rolling? This guy is so dead.
It might kill an NPC or something. We don't know.
Okay, fine, I'll try.
I'm
NPC
okay
goes
with
on
it in this
20.
combat.
Oh my god.
Okay, anything else, Alphanika?
No, EOT, you're right there.
Okay, in that case, it is its turn. It is extremely spooked, and the best thing that it can do is scream around. I will need all of you to make wisdom saves, please.
Oh my goodness. No more bless.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Tail and Arc failed.
I'm
so-
a built. I'm a built.
No, I already said you failed.
Okay.
Damn.
That will be 16 points of psychic damage. It's halved for Saren and Alphanike. However, you see this guy goes like bleh on the floor. She falls around, and Sirit also needs to roll.
I think you said it was 16?
16 halved if you saved. If you are resistant, then it's halved again.
Okay, yeah.
Sirit saved, so she only takes half of it. This druid, he failed and goes dunk.
Well then.
Well then, that was where is so many things? That was its bonus action.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I mean, you guys banished this thing so fast it didn't get to do stuff. With its action, it's going to be very easy about it. It's going to swipe at tail once and then make 2 tail attacks against Saren.
Saren says, I'm out of spell slots, just kill me.
It will be a. It will hit tail. Wow. That will be 24 points of bludgeoning damage.
Uncanny dodge the 12.
Tail.
Yeah, I
Okay.
will be, yes.
Alright, you uncanny dodge it to 12. I do need you to make a constitution saving throw. Uh,
15?
That is not enough for this level. You are poisoned for a minute, and while you are poisoned, you cannot regain hit points.
Okay.
There is apparently also no save for getting rid of the poison addition. And to attack Saren, it will be a nat 1, and that will hit. For
now
four-
one.
and two
Wow.
of them. So a nat 1 and a pretty good one. So it's 14 points of tail damage, slashing, sorry. And that is now its turn. The NPCs, Seret will go up and heal this woman so she is no longer dying. And Saren, it's your turn.
Alright. Saren has to flip frantically through her book, but she has not cast a cantrip in years.
Oh wait, is it Saren or Arg first? 'Cause we were both-
Oh, Ark may have a higher dex, right?
I
Yeah,
don't. I don't
first.
know. Do we just want to roll d20s and see?
Yeah, let's
No,
roll d20.
Saren has -1 dex. Go ahead.
Okay, Ark, you go first. Meanwhile, it's like Ark is like, I go first, while Saren gets a moment to look at her cantrips.
Just going to.
We know what we're doing.
Sirit, look. The nice lady gave me her mace.
She was like, I was just going to ask, did she fall? And then when you said, she gave you her mace, she's like, oh, she's alright.
bonk with the mace. This is advantage because tells it.
Yeah, we are so crowded, you get advantage somehow.
Yay! Okay. Actually, Arg's small and it's a size large. I'm gonna go underneath it and just slam it to the ceiling. Oh,
Sure.
Just
Alright,
bonks it.
don't.
Yeah,
Okay.
20 will hit.
7 plus 1d8.
Nice.
And then we're gonna Arcane Jolt heal and get. Who? Zavras or. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does. We'll heal Zastra because he's closer.
He goes like,
Four.
gets he's awake, so he is threatening, but still prone.
Second attack. Bonk.
Keep forgetting that you have second attacks. Hey, that's pretty good damage. This thing is on death's door.
And then the radiant
No,
damage.
I don't want to get the kill.
6, 18.
Six. Do you
And then-
want to arcane jolt it?
We're,
Hey.
no, we're Arcane Jolting to get Tavares up because he's also downed.
He also
Oopsie.
goes, ugh.
Sorry. Bonk. Bonk. And then we'll end the turn.
Alright, Saren. Now it's your turn.
Sarah's like, what is lightning lure?
Oh.
I've never heard of it. Let's see. Sure, she'll cast lightning lure, I guess.
Advantage.
DC 19 strength saving throw.
It failed.
Alright. That's 11 points of lightning damage, I guess.
I guess I'll get you off the ceiling and you die now.
Sarah, just like a bug zapper, she like points at it, zoop, pulls to her, and it goes zzz, and it just dies.
Yep. And with that, we are finally out of combat.
Telepathically to the captain. Never mind, we're at the ship, we took care of it.
You hear a sigh of relief, and she is like, "It never gets boring with you. I'm on my way. I'll be there in 2 hours."
We
Oh,
skipped
dear.
we skipped the loading screen, gang. Yay!
And with that, I
the
should
loading
say this
screen.
is a nice place to end, and we can wrap up next session because this has
Oh my god.
God.
Having to explain everything that happened to JD is going to be fun.
Yeah, right. Oh,
So, JD, you
We
know how
teleported
you're
again.
you know how we're not supposed to teleport, right?
I also very proud because I think I've made you all use every resource you have. Like Saren is out of spell slots.
We got one shield, yay! That I should have used.
Yeah, I blew on magic missile, but I think that was the right move.
It really was.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, you still have Misty Step? Oh, that's pretty cool. You should
It's-
try that.
Oh, you
teleport.
still have a Misty Step.
Yeah, it is not very cool at the moment.
Tell.
Yeah.
Tell right now when you're within 5 feet of everyone, use Misty Step just to see what it does.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Yeah, we haven't
yeah.
fully explored where you get teleported. We haven't rolled a 6 yet.
And with that, as the combat comes to a close, and Sirit is like sweating, running around, trying to heal everybody, making sure no one is dying, and also occasionally knocking on the door and saying, "Figaro, it's all right, it's dead." And
Hamburgers are after me. Ah.
and with that, also tell the spirits around you fade away with a last nod, as in we've done our duty, and they do not look like the faces that you remember. They look like normal representation of the spell, at which point you aren't sure if that was a figment of your imagination or was it really there. Saren, how long has it been since you've been this strained in combat, having used every single resource you have?
Yeah, she will kind of reflect that usually she keeps something hidden in her back pocket. But then she looks at Alphanike, alive and not digested, and she knows that it was the right decision. It has been some years. Some years.
Vanike, through your through the combined power of your companions and the holy power that still are with you, you have prevailed. Nobody died, to my great surprise. Um, Ark, it all started with you helping someone regain their wing and their ability to fly. And as you look around with all these relieved people who look very, very, very relieved that finally this danger is over, you have deserved your rest, as we shall pick up next time.
Mm,
Alrighty. Good job, gang.
Oh, good, really good job.
For
I was
a
did it.
that was
Yeah.
we definitely have to talk about that magic missile.
Oh yeah.
I am sensing that it is out DPSing the party, and I already
Yeah,
do enough control, so
yeah, I think we will
let's
do
maybe
like
tone it down.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
we will go to like it's whatever the dice actually say plus the stuff once instead
Yeah,
of.
I'll just unprepare and change it to something else like a chain lightning.
No,
That'll work.
I think magic missile is all right if it doesn't add the 1d4 plus 8 every single roll. Then I think it's still a good spell, but we will just
Mhm.
add it once so it's not that broken because it is disintegrate level damage at this point. Thank you,
Yeah.
Jeremy Crawford, for not helping at stating fact.
Yes, I'll just change it to chain lightning. I think
Yeah,
hitting multiple creatures is probably the bread and butter here, so that
yeah.
I can deal AOE while others deal single target.
Yeah. We did say like we are going to test it out, see how it works in combat, and now we
Yes.
have
Pretty effectual. Pretty effectual.
very,
Yup.
very.
A lot
But
of
also
damage.
with JD not here, it was kind of
Ew.
needed because you
Oh,
definitely
jeez.
yeah. See,
Yeah.
this is so it was definitely it can definitely be seen that it was kind of balanced for a full party.
Yes.
Also, I
yes.
did not expect anybody to cast teleportation mid combat again.
I
I
forgot.
love that. I love it. It's
I
like,
love it
is
too.
that is that a teleport? No, no, no,
It
no. It's
sneaks up
just
on you, doesn't it?
It is. Honestly, when I read the module, I was looking forward to this chapter the least because I was like, this is kind of boring. Just to imagine
Well.
what is still to come, but this has been such a wild ride.
We sure did make it interesting for ourselves.
Like, wow, so much and so unique. I loved it. Which means now we're more or less done and just wrapping up. I can finally review the whole map, which somehow
Oh,
didn't
finally.
work. I have to like grab them, this, and then do this. Yeah.
Ooh. Ugh. It's a giant heart. Ugh.
Yep, it's a giant heart,
Yes.
and there is actually a secret passage over here. In here,
Huh. Oh.
yeah, but it's really hard to
Yeah.
find.
Instead, we just ran in.
Yeah, but this map, I find this map is incredibly beautiful.
Mhm.
Except it's not sized. It took me like 20 minutes going pixel by pixel to size it to the grid.
Ugh.
Oh boy. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Good game, all.
That was
Nope, I am shutting it down.